Right. Let's do this. All around me, silly messed up faces, frantic paces, bright and early for their daily doses. It's hypnosis, chemical mesmerizing. Our tears are for the frightened masses. COVID passes, divided masses. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. More rules tomorrow, more rules tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. Dreams of the world still normal are the best I've ever had. When people trust false science and do something very bad, like handing over freedom, it's a very, very masked world. Masked world. Start controlling your world. Masked world.
Welcome to Patrick Roberts, our new timeline.
Hey guys, welcome. How are you guys feeling? I am like wore the hell out. I feel like I've been running marathons every day, and I ain't done jack shit, and I just feel so worn out. It feels like the time is quickening, I mean, this time is going so fast. It feels like it's going so fast that a couple different times in the last couple days, um, I was actually going to do a live stream the other night, and I thought I'd lay down for a few minutes. It was only like, it was around 6:30, 7 o'clock. And I laid down for a few minutes, and I didn't even hardly get any sleep. I was up and down. But before I knew it, I looked at the clock and it was like 11:45, midnight, almost midnight. And I'm like, what in the hell just happened? There's no way it just went from basically 7 o'clock to almost midnight. I'm like, what in the hell? So I've been kind of watching it even closer. You know, you don't even really have to watch it because you just feel that it's going by so quick. And yesterday it was, um, I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I was playing like, Texas Hold'em, um, the on your phone, and not for real money, just the game thing. And so I was playing Texas Hold'em, and I only played like 4 or 5 hands, and I started at like, I don't know, it was like 2 in the afternoon, and I only did a couple of hands, and it was already 5 o'clock. It was already 5 o'clock. I'm like, how did them 3 hours go? I don't know. It's time is really quickening, and also just a second. Um, so sorry about that. I always seem to get. I never get any texts, get any phone calls, but the minute I start a live stream, somebody's gonna start texting. Hey Sharky, welcome. Saying hi, just getting here's okay, awesome Shark. And oh Elgo, welcome, buddy. My brother Elgo and Sharky, my other brother from another mother. Jennifer, my sister, welcome. Another brother, Fathead Adventures, welcome. And who else? I think that's it. Oh, Crunchy Rap was here. I don't know if he's still here. Um, so I'm gonna put the link out there. So I've been basically worn out. I've got this idea. I've actually got it from this girl. I've been listening to this lady for about 4 or 5 years, and she's kind of, hey Brenda, welcome. We are shifting all the signs for almost everyone. I'll go check you, Josh. Welcome, Brenda. It's been a long time. Been a while. Ken, dearest Dawn, been a while for you too. Welcome. Nice to see you guys, you girls here. Nice to see y'all here. But so, oh hey David, welcome. So okay, so I am listening. I listened to this girl for, I don't know. It's been a good maybe 5 years, and she's kind of out there. But you know, I've got an open mind, so it's just like I listen. And it was like she was making a lot of sense, and this is starting to go around, and they're starting to find evidence of uh, the black stuff that you put a magnet to. Um, Graphene is like in tons of cereal brands. It's in our food, and from getting the kukurachi, jabs in the arms and stuff, they're releasing a small little micro. Um, it's like the medicine that they took off the market as soon as the CV-19 happened. I can't pronounce the names of the medicine, but that medicine that even Trump was talking about, um, Vibermectin, I think is one of them, and the other one is I can't think of the other one, but they fight parasites, and there's a parasite that is like alien form that gets in to your spinal cord or into your brain barrier. It takes over your brain, and I mean this stuff was like off the wall kind of stuff. I mean, I have heard of it, some sort of like alien type thing that's gotten into our brains. Rationally 27 was talking about it a couple of years ago, and but who knows if that's what could be happening to a lot of people that just aren't seeing the common sense and or I mean there's got to be something that we're doing that the others aren't doing, and that's probably one of them is getting the you know what in the arms. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know why I got off on that rant, but things are getting really weird. I mean, this the more I watch, the more I watch reality play out, it looks more and more like I'm in a freaking movie. It really feels like I'm in a movie. Um, so here is here's the link. Sharky or Elgo, um, anybody's welcome on, but there's the link right there. Uh, I don't know. For me, uh, I don't feel right. I don't feel right at all. You know, and then there's there's another there's all kinds of theories of what could be going on. Works about clean about 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, sounds good, Shark. Bats underrated. IMHO. I'm you're getting your mic. You know, we got rain for the last 2 days. The last 2 days, it's been hitting us really hard. Hey, Algo,
Hey,
how's it going?
it's going pretty good. How you doing, buddy?
Good, hanging in there.
Yeah,
Sore as a son of a bitch, though.
kind of sounds like you're struggling a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just I just do not feel right at all. I don't know. I just feel like I have no energy. Uh, just totally feel drained. I did get laundry done today, but other than that, other than doing laundry and folding it, I didn't do anything today.
Gotcha.
Took the garbage out, but
Well,
I
see, you
don't
did
know.
stuff.
Yeah, but not as you know. I was dragging my ass doing it,
Yeah.
and it feels like it feels like I've been like working 20 hours a day, and I come home, and that's not the case at all.
Well, are you sleeping any? Are you hydrated? What's going on over there?
Yeah, I actually been getting enough sleep.
Okay.
Roughly, I'm getting about 6 7 hours a night. So the last couple nights at least. So I've been doing good the last couple nights on sleep. I think I felt like I was sleeping too much actually, but I drink water all day long, so I don't know that I wouldn't be dehydrated. I just don't know. I don't. I just not feeling. I'm not feeling on the right. Like all cylinders are not cranking. I ain't got full horsepower yet, Scotty.
I can tell you, I felt that way today for sure. I woke up. I was up late last night, later than I probably should have been. I had a messed up weekend sleep. We had stuff at the racetrack. I didn't sleep Friday, and I got a nap on Saturday, and then I was up Saturday night, and so my sleep schedule's all screwed up. But last night, I slept for like 7 hours, and I woke up and I felt like I'd been run over by a truck.
Yeah, yeah. It seems like it's really weird because it seems like the more hours that I get of sleep, the more I feel like shit. The less hours I get, the I feel okay. I feel better, but I mean, we're not talking like okay, 1 or 2 hours every night. No, that's not good. I'm saying like getting a good 3 or 4 hours of sleep in a day is right on average of my schedule.
Right.
Um, so, but it seems like if I sleep longer than that, then I start going downhill. It seems like, but I know I need more sleep because my body needs to heal. Um, so I drink sleepy time tea, and I don't take any medicines to go to sleep. Um, and I don't want to start doing that.
Right. I've
But
always been afraid of that too. I didn't ever want to get hooked on something that would make me sleep, so I'd have to take it all the time.
yeah, yeah, that and with me, I don't like taking anything to put that knocks me out. Like I don't know how many times I've told my doctor when she would prescribe something for like when I had the shingles on my face, it
Yeah.
itched really bad, so she prescribed something for itching, and it was a pill, and I took one and it knocked me out. And I've told her many times I don't want any medication that knocks me out because I rarely use the sleep apnea machine, so I need to be able to wake up if I'm gagging. So I need to be fully alert, kind of like.
Yeah, for sure. And some of the stuff they give us makes us just not that way.
Yeah, and then she's prescribed it again for something else later on down the line. I don't know what she prescribed it for, but I knew that the name. I think I talked about it on my on here that she prescribed the same damn medicine for two different things, and I know medicines can be used for different things, but she just prescribed this stuff for me a month or two prior. So to not realize that I've already got scripts of this medicine and to prescribe it for a whole new issue,
Yeah.
that's she's not paying attention.
She didn't take good notes.
No, that just goes to tell me she don't give two shits about what she's doing with me, or who knows with anybody she has.
Yeah.
I've had doctors that would sit down in my old town where I grew up, would sit down with you and actually have a conversation with you for at least 15 minutes and get an understanding of what you're looking for or what's hurting or whatever.
Right.
These doctors are just in and out, get your vitals, uh, tell this is what's going on real quick. Here's your script. Goodbye.
Yep. Move along.
Yeah.
Next, please. Yeah, it's tough out there, and I think part of Sharky. What up,
Hey,
bud?
Sharky.
I think he probably can't hear us.
I can.
Yeah, he's just
I was.
drinking
Oh,
beer.
okay.
He caught me in the middle of taking a drink. So sorry.
Never be sorry. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, the the VA used to once I quit them. I've got things. I don't do things the right way. Since 16, especially. and so, and I don't like money, and so in those forms, I quit. I quit. I could have, and probably still can, increase that kind of stuff if I want to go through their system, but I just want to be left alone. And I'm happy being left alone. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that much. And everything I've got is I don't even care about. As far as this where I'm at right now. I mean, I love it, but it's not mine. It'll never be mine. So I'm just a caretaker, um, basically. So yeah, that they the doctors would never. They've got everything on file for you, right? For the past fucking since you were in the service, at least. And then they would not even read over what any of your issues are. So you end up going in there and having to repeat and repeat and repeat every time you go in there the things you've got going on and the things that happened in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same thing. They don't give a shit. And if, when you go in there for a major problem, you got you get these people that I'm sorry, but in the VA, most of them are a different. They're not white, and some of these people like love to grab a hold, and it's like they love it. They will grab a hold of you and move your limbs in a way that they know is going to hurt, and you're about ready to smack them, because you're telling them I can't move this way, and they will literally just legitimately grab you and move you that way.
Yeah.
And I've had that happen many a time. And it seems, it's a weird place. They always collect your urine, they collect, your blood, and they send it off to the fuckers that drink and eat it, or whatever the hell these other weirdos do.
I will be thanking you for not picking on my medical degrees.
Yeah. It's like it's just, anyhow. So those are some things that and so I just don't even deal with any of them. I'm here till I'm not here, and that's fine with me. I would like to be here a little bit longer, but I ain't gonna go up there trying to have some kind of witch doctors basically, feed me some witchy brew that's not even natural.
Well, Mr. Sharky, I need you to bend your knee this way, please.
Yes, exactly.
Those kind of the doctors you were talking about?
I mean, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
How do you guys?
It's not like but it is a thing. It's damn sure a thing, and so it's kind of funny, because you watch the cartoons and stuff, and you feel like you're going to get a Slurpee at the fucking 7-Eleven or something.
When Apu is your doctor, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, why can't I get the doctor like off Remo Williams, and he goes, in Korea, door handle do not break, Why can't I get that dude? He's able to move around bullets and shit. Where's my doctor like that?
You want Chen. His name was Chen.
Chen. Yes, I want Chen.
Yep.
Chen. Yes. And he'll tell me to eat some rice, and I'm too fat, and I smell like hamburgers.
Dude, I saw that movie in the theater. I literally saw that movie in the theater with some friends.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
The Adventure Begins. And I wish they never made the sequel, which was shit they should have.
Yeah.
How do you guys like my new banner I made up?
Thank you for supporting the channel. Sharky, Jennifer Flores, Anonymous, Camilla. Absolutely.
Yeah, I thought I'm going to start, just showing it once in a while. I'm not going to run it the whole stream. But I thought, just for a little while, every show, just kind of I want to thank everybody that has helped me out, and especially one person that has I mean, you all have helped me a great deal, and I just appreciate it.
Dude, I'll tell you what. It's interesting how when a person's in need, the universe will step up and keep us going.
Yep.
You know, Sharky's
Yeah,
taking care of it. Is your cousin still over there, dude?
He's in rehab. The court told him he could. They was gonna let him go, and he told the court, "Look, I need some freaking help," and so he's in rehab on his own, and everything seems to be doing good. So hopefully he'll realize and learn and be able to get on the knee, and then also get on his feet, and he's got a job. You know, he's doing well over there.
Good.
The entire family's rooting for him, which is a very rare thing.
Oh, good.
So yeah, all kinds of positives going his way.
They're tired. They're tired
He's
of being
just got
pissed
to.
off.
He has got to figure it out. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I can't keep doing what I've tried 3 different times. You know, I'm not rehab. I'm a healer, but I ain't no fucking rehab. You
As
know,
you're sitting there
and
drinking a beer, no, you're not rehab.
yeah, I got my own fucking weirdness. You know,
I'm not rehab either for anybody.
you know, I mean,
I
but
can lend a hand if I can, but I cannot fix a person's internal shit. You know.
yeah, so hopefully, we'll see.
well, thank you,
Good.
Chloe, and welcome, Chloe.
Oh,
Also,
you got so
welcome.
many people to shout out, Patrick. I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, please do, Aldo.
No, you have so many people to shout out.
No, I wanted you to shout them out.
Okay, I'll do it. Glenn from Boston is here. Chloe made it. Malia Grimm, or Malaya if you're a Scotsman. Kristen Gower is
Malaya,
here. Hi, Kristen. Nice to see you. Brenda Mitchell inspired Journey. David Wolf. David Wolf, who needs to be the DJ for the new century. I mean, seriously, with that voice, my friend, gravelly voices are
yeah,
the best. Jennifer Flores
yeah.
is here. Dearest Dawn is here. Who else is here? Did we say David Wolf? We said David Wolf. We did say our friend Glenn from Boston. Ken Rotman from Australia is here. I think that's pretty well it. We got
Did
some
you
good
get
people.
Dearest Dawn?
I think I did say Dearest Dawn.
Oh, yeah. And we got Sharky and Elgo on the panel.
Oh, Fathead's Adventure
Hey,
in
Brenda.
Homesteading. Dude, how did I miss Josh? The homestead out in southeastern Colorado. The dude rocks.
Yeah, isn't that coming up pretty soon?
You know, it is the 18th and 19th of June. Jamming on the plane. There are some people coming in from other countries, believe it or not.
That's
Rebel
pretty
TV.
cool.
Yeah. Brian from Rebel TV or the Tribe of Revelation or his new one, which I can't bring to my mind right now. 2 weeks away. It's going to be fun. Alex Lowry, a musician who is traveling in Europe. Met Alex last year. I was out there. Josh knows who Alex is. And some good people. And he's just got a homestead where he's like, come on out, put up your tents, bring your campers, hang out for a while. I need to ask Fathead at some point offline if it's okay to bring guns and can we shoot at the far west end of the property. So, anyway.
Does it feel like to you guys that you're being weighed down? Like
So much.
it feels like I'm being pushed into the ground, like I'm being that weighed down.
Yeah, I definitely have an anchor on my ass right now.
Yeah, definitely. It's so weird. I've never felt this bogged down, I know I'm a heavy set guy, but my God, um, I've I've seen people a hell of a lot bigger than me get around and do stuff, and my ass is dragging. I just can't believe how much of my ass like I'm not feeling like I feel like shit. You know,
Yeah.
everything is a chore. You know, just to set this live stream up, it felt like a damn chore. You know, it's like
Well, I don't even know where today went. I
I feel
mean,
like I'm stuck in
Like quicksand.
you know, I just really don't feel I don't feel like I'm here anymore.
Well,
And
you
it's
are because we're talking, but
huh?
well, you're here because we're still talking.
Right. But I mean, I just don't feel a part of this reality anymore.
Oh, I
I
got that. No, that I get.
yeah, I totally feel like I'm on the outside looking in, and I have
yeah.
just I have
Some.
just reviewed my life pretty much the last couple days, like my life in review, right? And I'm thinking, how in the hell did I get through some of that shit I went through? I, I don't know if I could ever, if I had to do it again, if I could go through that shit again. But some of the stuff I went through, and it's like to to look at it now, it just seems unbelievable. Like I it wasn't me. Like that's just something I witnessed and not went through myself. I don't know. It's just really odd. I'm feeling really off. Like
You know
everything
what
is.
though, Patrick? I can relate to that too. Though at work the other day, the thing happened, and I had to do a thing to a person which I didn't like. And I was sitting there, and I was thinking back to some of the things I've done in this lifetime, and I look at it now, and maybe it's age, maybe it's just age, but I'm looking back and I'm thinking, holy cow, would I do that again today? Would I jump out of an airplane again today? And my answer is yes, but it's so distant, and it seems like there was a wall was put up between my past and my present, and it wasn't something I did. It's kind of hard to
Yeah,
explain.
it's more of the trials and errors are the biggest things that are popping out that I'm reviewing right now. The stuff that where I fucked up and where I had to pay for my consequences,
Oh yeah,
uh, whether it be sitting in jail, whether it be fighting in a bar, whether you know everything you do has consequences. And I was looking at the roughest parts of my life and what I went through, and the child support constantly on my ass pretty much my whole life. I didn't finally shake child support until like 2010, 2012 was like or 2008, somewhere around there was my last child support payment. And so pretty much my whole life I've been since I was 20 years old I've been paying child support.
yeah.
And how many times they arrested me for it. I never really sat out overnight in jail for it, but I was locked up for hours at a time every time they arrested me because I fell behind. You know, I would fall behind a couple grand and they'd have me in jail telling me to or in court and tell me that I would have to catch the child support up within the next week, or it would be like 60 days in jail. So I ran my own business at the time, so I don't know how many times I had to sell equipment just to get the child support caught up, and then go back, get the work and get the money back to buy that power washer or the paint sprayer or whatever I was um, having to sell to pay the child support. I just could never catch up. Plus, I had all the bills at home. I was the only one working for the longest time. And so it was like, how in the hell did I get through that? How did I hold myself together when it feels like a movie now? It doesn't even feel real anymore. It doesn't even feel like my experience. I mean, I know I went through it, and I can relive it in my mind, but it doesn't feel real anymore. I don't know. That's what I mean by it feels so off. It just, things just don't feel, my past doesn't feel real anymore.
Right.
It's
And
all.
you're
It's all.
go ahead, Sharky.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Well, no. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll go because I got a longer story.
Well, I was we're so removed from our incidents that it kind of doesn't seem real. I've been through some shit and I've seen some things that were not, really happy, but it you get through it, you're going through it, you're not conscious, you're just trying to keep making the donuts every morning, and then you wind up on the other side and life keeps happening, and then years later you look back and you're like, holy shit, did that actually happen to me? I think that's kind of how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, Sharky.
Now I've said that my experiences have been weird, and I don't know if it was a 2012. Things started happening in 2009 that was odd, very odd. And all the people I knew at the work area, which all made really good money, it's a federal job. It's not like, I mean, and I been in a tool room and helped all these fuckers out. Because the jackass before me would charge them for the tools, right? But he was actually pocketing that money. And I figured all this shit out, and of course that guy was retired by then through the VA or whatnot, and so I changed things around, helped people out, and then over the years, people turned on me, and in a matter of 2 years, like most of them turned on me, and I'd changed positions, right? So I wasn't in that position, but I was still, but it's whatever. I was laughing at them all about by the time I was getting out of there. They were trying to write me up for this stupid shit which I had everything to do with fucking pills and medical to not be fucking with me.
Right.
Shit, what's my fucking point here? Shit, password. So yeah, I got my son, and then everything didn't go right with and then my mother passed away. My Mimo, I took care of her for a few more years. Here she passed away. I tried to get child support, or well, I mean, shit, child support. I tried to get food stamps and stuff like that. At my son's school, I made literally $100 more than what for a free lunch would have been $100. And so, it's all. And finally, I'm just like, at some points, I'm just like, well, never mind. I'll just do it myself. And so the ex-wife, one wife per life, that I'm going to marry, she doesn't put in what she's supposed to be, and you're like, and I chose the lowest denominator, right? The lowest of all denominators. In the court system, she was choosing for the highest to fuck me, and I'm choosing the lowest because I don't. I'm like, what the hell? What's wrong with you? And then you find that shit out later. But then so you go through years and few years there of hey, are you going to give the money this month? Are you going to give the money this month? I could use it this month. I'm trying to do everything I can to raise our son. And then eventually I just kind of let it go. I went through and sort of forgave and forget, which brought her back down. Eventually, not to be basically being my friend again. right? And then we had the same conversations again we had when we were married. If we do get divorced, we don't want it to be this way. We don't want it to be the way our parents were, because we both had similar situations with our parents. The mom and the dad and the negativity. And so, in spite of all of that, it even got to the point to where, she came over here and was going through another divorce with another baby. Um, and I just signed off on everything. It had to show that she paid all the child support, so I signed off on uh, after 3 years of actually getting any kind of child support up until about 14 years old of my son saying that she got it, receipts saying, yeah, I got it, 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 and I didn't get none of that shit. This place is ignorant, and I don't play it, and I don't even give a shit. It's like,
one of the
why is it got to be this fucking hard on everybody? You know what I'm saying? I don't. It's not that. It's like it's that hard when I release. So it's better if I release. I things are better now for me that I did not go the route of trying to pursue child support and all that shit. It's not been that grand and great, but it has and does work out. And it's a shame that a lot of people
well,
take and
it doesn't seem to ever.
literally take everything from a person. Because Patty, they don't give a shit if you eat a fucking piece of bologna a day.
No,
I mean, it's like my wife couldn't, ex-wife, it's not going to be like she can't eat a piece of bologna a day, but for a man, it is.
I am living proof of the system when like I paid child support for my oldest daughter. When I was paying child support, I had my youngest daughter, who the one that just graduated Caprina. I had her, plus I had her every other week. We had shared custody. But with my other daughter who lived in Florida, I paid child support on. I paid child support on until she was 14, and then she came to live with me. And then she was supposed to start paying child support. She never paid it, nor did they really make her pay it. They actually, instead of her paying a monthly child support, well, she fell behind. So instead of paying a monthly child support, she was, as long as she could pay a minimum amount to try to catch up, which was $25 a month. They allowed her to pay me $25 a month for child support when I was paying her $300 because I was also paying on my oldest son at the time. So, uh, and when I had my oldest daughter and my youngest daughter, I couldn't. I wasn't making enough money for all the bills and stuff, and I was getting evicted out of my place. So I called social services because social services are supposed to be there to help whenever you're in need, right? And I figure since I have two kids, they would help me out. You know what they told me? I said, they said, do you have any family around here that you can stay with? I said, no, the closest relatives are 2 hours away. And I said, plus the kids are in school here. There's no way I could, go stay. I said, the best that I can do, because it was still summer out, is stay in a tent. And they're like, well, does it have running water at the campsite? And I said, yeah. And they said, okay, then that's what you're going to have to do. They let me take my two girls to live in a fucking tent. As long as it had running water, I was fine. So instead of helping me keep my house, they were like, "Go live in a tent." Now, if I would have, not speaking, I'm not trying to speak ill will, nothing against women, but the system. If I would have the, you know, I would have gotten help. Vagina. It's
So,
just the system is so backwards.
well,
I
it
mean,
is, and I kind of think that if we're going to participate in the system, we're only going to get what the system's going to give us. And if we
yeah,
stay out of the system as much as we can, then we can do just about anything we want.
Yeah.
yeah. Of course, this all happened way before 2016, before my life really took a turn the other way, or
Right.
through,
No, before
through
you got hurt. Yeah.
yeah, this is way before that. This is like early 2000s, and I was still pretty young. The business was just getting going. I think I've been in business 4 years, maybe. Um, and the business was doing good, but just not good enough to pay all the child support I had to pay. Plus, um, take care of two kids, which is my own fault. If I had kept it in my pants, I'd have been fine. But the thing of it is that I don't have a relationship with my oldest son, and that's my biggest regret.
Yeah.
Is that
And it's very sad.
yeah, and it even though I didn't talk to him for 8 years, and after I had the fire, he came down and helped me out. He's gone back to not talking to me again, and I I've been texting. I still text him, every once in a while to try to talk to him, but my texts just keep adding up.
Right.
Obviously, he doesn't want anything to do with me, and that's, I probably have it coming, but it's too bad because I don't know how much time I've got left here, and I don't want. I would like to know my kid before, but I'm sure he's probably mumbling if I wouldn't have given up on him a long time ago. And it wasn't that I gave up on him. It's just I should have fought through the situation of his mother and I are fighting. Um, I should have just dealt with it and kept.
Yeah, and you were a young man, and you didn't have the knowledge you have now, and you didn't have the ability. I mean,
I know.
there's a point where we make mistakes. We say shit to people we shouldn't say. We make a joke, and it blows up into a thing, or we make a choice about how we can connect with our ex-wife, and we shouldn't have done it, but we did it anyway. And there's a point where we have to let ourselves off the hook if our intentions are not bad. And Patrick, I've known you for several years, and you are never ill intended. You never have ill will towards a person or a thing or an idea. And Sharky doesn't either. And if we fuck up and we make mistakes, hopefully the people that are around us who care about us cut us slack enough to say, you know what, that one never means any harm. They're dumb shit and they did this thing, and I can give them a break, and I can realize that they didn't mean to, you know.
Mhm.
And so whatever misunderstanding with your oldest, if when he gets to that age where he's like, you know what, that's still my dad. I still don't want to. I still don't want to ignore him. I think it will come back around.
It does, I believe.
I really do. I think it'll come back around, and he'll realize that that's my dad. My dad did the best he could given the times, and he made a mistake, or I thought he made a mistake, or it was in my mind, and it's okay because that's still a person I really care about. You know?
Life, yeah, that's what I believe. Life experiences hit the kids and then it changes their point of view.
But I think
Absolutely.
he
And
feels
if
that.
they don't even realize they could be doing the same thing that I always tried to not make the same mistakes my father did. I was always called Little Larry growing up, and
Yeah,
I
me
hated that
neither. I
shit.
just made him worse.
And yeah, so I always tried. I recognize what a lot of in dad is me, and so I tried to avoid. Heard a lot of stories, from vindictive both sides, and so you try not to do the same things that your mother did or your father did, or that's what I did. But you still end up realizing that and I was born on my dad's birthday, and everything. So I'm the closest thing to him that there is here. Um, but anyhow, I don't know what the point of that shit was, but
What up, David Wolf?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
David, nice to see you, buddy. How are you?
All
hey,
right,
dude.
man. Things could always be better, but you know how that goes.
Mm,
Always could be better. Yeah, man. I just lost my sister the other day. Friggin' out of nowhere.
Oh
Literally
my
out of nowhere.
gosh. Seriously?
Yeah, yeah. 53 years old. Gone.
Oh, condolences.
Yeah, man. It's just so weird, man.
Wow. Were you guys are you close with it? Were you close with her?
Not kind of. Not really. She only came around the holidays. Plus, we have a whole, you know, gap difference. Our ages are like 18 years apart. You know what I mean?
Right.
But we were like, she used to come around on the holidays and everything, and I did care about her. But I always tried to hang out with her, but she was always distant, And I know it just like I still cared about her and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
It would have been a lot harder though if you were like, but
Thick as thieves.
yeah,
Yeah, but still it's your sister and that's your kin and deepest condolences. That's very sorry to hear.
yeah, man. It was just weird how it came. It just showed you how short life is, man. And really, it is, man. I thought everything was fine. And they know what's crazy? The last time I seen her was at the morgue. At the morgue, pulling stuff out for my mother. And that's the last time I seen her, dude. And that was like 2 years ago.
Oh my.
Yeah, because she went on a rant. Yeah, I guess from where she fell down, and I guess she smashed her head on something, and she died from like internal bleeding. Her brain was swelling, stuff like that. Plus, she was a drinker, so she already had liver issues and shit. But that's not what she died from.
Right.
So I'm wondering if
just one of those accidents.
I don't know, man. I am waiting for the autopsy because I don't know what her husband. You know what I mean? I heard some weird stuff, but hey, I've never seen it, so I'll just wait until see what happens.
Right.
But I hope it was foul play, man, because I've been drunk, man, and I've bumped my head a couple times. But I guess if you hit it just right, man, I don't know.
Well, yeah, for sure. But here's the question that I have for you, David. And if it's more than you want to talk about, just tell me to shut the fuck up, and it's fine.
Oh no, man, dude, that's.
But
Jack Daniels.
You believe that we're eternal beings, right?
Yeah, that's why I don't get that bent out of shape anymore, dude, to be honest with you, because of this awakening. And it's weird, man. I know, you know what I'm saying?
Right. It's not a one and done kind of thing. We've been here before. We may be here again.
Yeah. That's what I try to think. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. She ended early, which is very sad. Does she have children that she left behind? Okay, so no children.
Not that I know of.
All right. Yeah, so that's, well, you would know.
Yeah, her children were snowmobiles. Her IROC. She had dude. I mean, this IROC was T-tops, like the whole thing. Like those were her kids, man, and some animals and shit. But yeah,
Got it. Yeah. So
she
no
was one of
living
those
children, right? No human
It's just-
children.
No.
Well, and part of why I wanted to ask was when I know we've at the racetrack there have been like 93 people who are connected to the racetrack that have died in the last 2 years, and 87 of them got the medical device thing, and it's just been like a shit show up there. And people are looking around. They're like, "Well, how do you deal with the grief, and how do you do the stuff?" And for me, I didn't know any of them. They're just connected to the racetrack, so not a big
Yeah,
deal.
you
And I
just
don't
see
mean to
him,
sound
right?
callous, but when it's your sister, even though you weren't really close, you didn't talk every day on the phone or whatever, it still
Yeah.
kind of hits you, right?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. To be honest, I really was wondering the same thing
Yeah,
because it could have did something. Everybody reacts different to these things.
sure, for sure.
Like you, this lady, she had to get her legs amputated, supposedly because of that, and then you hear all these other people just falling down. You know what I mean? Like literally, like kind of like the way that the Corona shit, the beer drinking started. You know what I mean?
Right, the China thing way in the beginning.
Yeah, dude, but that's what really ended up happening. People were just, yeah, it's great. Dunk, it's like what? But yeah,
Because
I just know.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I just know she's got it. She was suffering, man, and I think she wanted to go out in a way.
Yeah.
But these are things that I'm told. I don't know. I was trying to get a hold of her for a month, dude. And she just wouldn't. I don't know what happened and why. I guess I'll never know, really. And the only thing I'm gonna know is how she died. That's it. And the only reason why they're doing that is because she died within 24 hours, brought into the hospital.
Oh, so the hospital's doing an inquiry because they may be liable, and so they're doing the thing. But
yeah, what's weird, dude? Speaking about Mandela, she passed away in Lowell, Mass, and Lowell, where everything's changing.
Right.
That's crazy, but yeah. But I don't know, man. There's no what's. I had my little tears, you know what I mean, and that's it, dude. Even I just we should be actually rejoicing. Like she graduated, she's out of here. Probably not in the best way, but I don't know, man. And I just worry about the health thing,
Yeah, really.
I don't know if she believed or not. She was a Catholic, raised as a Catholic, so most of my family is Catholic. So,
are you having
what's
a beer,
that, Patrick?
Algo?
Say it again.
Are you having a beer?
Sorry, Pat.
Are you
I didn't hear
having
you,
a
Patrick.
beer?
Oh no, I'm gonna go get a beer in a minute.
This is my first beer in like 2 years or so.
Oh well, stand by and I'll go get one. I'll be right
Yeah.
Okay. I told Sharky
Really?
he's gonna
You said 2 years?
at least.
Wow, man, that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't drink that much.
Dude.
I don't drink hardly at all. But the last time I had a beer was, well, I had a couple of sips of beer like maybe 6 months ago or whatever. Remember I bought a tomato beer, but it was spicy.
Oh yeah.
It was like, ugh. I had a couple of sips of that, but this is the, real
Hopper.
tomato. Oops, I'm waiting for Algo to take it before I take my first drink.
What
We
kind
gotta
is
get
it?
ready to cheers. It's
Oh, the Bud Light.
tomato
Cheddar.
Bud Light.
Oh yeah, dude, that's crazy, man. I haven't even seen those yet.
Oh yeah, they've
Whisk-
been out for a long time. Before they used to just sell the big cans and I accidentally grabbed the spicy ones last time, so I haven't had a joint from Blue Moon.
Dude, I love it, dude. When I see the commercial, I was like, yo, that looks so
Werewolf
good.
song.
I've never had one, and I actually tried it, and I love it.
Oh yeah,
I've never had a Blue Moon, dude, until like a year
does
ago.
it taste like Blue Moon ice cream?
No, it's like orangey. I don't know how to explain it, dude. It's so good.
Did you put the lemon slice in there, or did you put the orange slice in there?
No, I haven't done that yet, dude. I was thinking about it though. I haven't done it.
They do out here. Yeah, that's what they do out here. So, Patrick, my friend, it's kind of weird that I am internet famous for like 3 things. One was 500,000 views on a fake NFL video. The other one is
That's pretty good though.
pissing off my friends on accident, and the third one is that I drink beer, and it's like,
Yeah. Dude, you love your cause, bro.
I don't know why I'm famous for that, but whatever.
Okay, Sharky, I'll go. Whoever's got a beer, raise them tall.
Cheers, man.
Cheers to.
Jack, come on, I want to see your beer, Algo.
Our beautiful future.
You gotta prove it.
No, my friend, I don't put my camera on other people's channels, but I have a Coors right here.
You know what, dude? You don't, dude. That's you know what? Now that you said that, dude, you don't. No, you don't, bro. Nope.
If I'm on someone else's channel, I'm a guest. I'm chilled. I'm happy. I'm gracious to be here.
Right? Dude, you just chill. Don't have to worry about it. I get it, bro. We know who you are, man. That's all that matters.
What, Algo? What is that? Yeah, no, I mean, you got some great people in the chat. And the ones you didn't shout out before that you didn't make me shout out, Patrick, you should shout them out.
Smurfer Girl, Serious Truth, Johnny Cool. Welcome, everyone. Did I miss anyone? Dearest Dawn, Joe Dirt, Glenn from Boston, Brenda, Chloe, Serious Truth, Smurfer Girl, Joe Dirt, Dearest Dawn, Glenn from Boston, Johnny Cool, Jennifer, Brenda, Christian, Ken.
Shout out to Serious Truth.
Yeah, I said that. Said it a couple times.
There you go.
And everybody else, you guys are awesome. Glenn, yeah, you said Glenn too. He's awesome.
David Wolf is awesome. You didn't shout his ass out.
Who the f*** is that guy? Get him out of here. Dude, you got an awesome radio voice, Algo. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
What's that, David? Say it again.
You have an awesome radio voice, bro.
Well, yeah, but I mean, voices are in the ear of the beholder, right? You own a buzzsaw that I wish I had.
Really? I don't even, dude, to be honest with you, dude, I've always been insecure about my voice, bro, to be honest.
There's no reason. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? I would be making money off of your voice.
Yeah, we'll just smoke a pack of Stoke. Should be.
Damn.
And
I think I had.
Go ahead, Patrick.
I was just gonna say, I think I had like 3 drinks of this beer. I'm already feeling it.
Nice, because you haven't drank for 2 years, which is probably for better if you're a diabetic, right?
Yeah.
Probably not supposed to be doing that.
No, I think it's in your head, bro. I just think you're like.
No, yeah, but I mean, I know a lot of diabetics that drink a lot.
So do I.
Me too.
I have not really gotten into drinking since I was in my mid-20s. I mean, I drank weed. No, I actually didn't start doing weed until I was like 47.
Wow, yeah. That's because you're a sports dude, man. Well,
yeah, I didn't like weed when I was in all the way up until my four. I didn't like weed until after I
More
was Mandela
focused
affected.
back. Yeah.
Somehow that's another thing that changed in my likes and dislikes. I didn't like weed because it always made me paranoid. And one time, because my back was really hurting after I was Mandela affected in 2016, I tried marijuana, and it did. Thought maybe it was just the strand that I was smoking. It didn't get me like. Um, I felt. I always felt like real nervous and like. I said it before. I can't think of the word.
Yeah, it just makes you feel paranoid, dude. Like you're really stoned
Paranoid,
and you can't
and
even relax. You're just
I
like,
don't know. Like after the Mandela effect hit me, marijuana didn't have that effect on me anymore. I actually enjoyed it. I still don't like getting high. Just enough where the pain. I don't
Take the
like
pain
losing.
away.
Yeah, I don't like losing control of my mind. I like to still be in control of it.
Allegedly.
Yeah, yeah.
As if we are, right? So you go through
Like
life
with
and you have these thoughts, and these thoughts come into your head, and you have no idea why you thought it. And
well,
our pro,
marijuana just opens it up so much more.
I
Marijuana
wouldn't.
opens
I
your
didn't
mind.
know. I don't know that. I don't. I haven't. I tried twice. No, I tried. I tried once when I was like 24, and my lungs said, "No, thank you. Do not put this shit in there," and I couldn't do it. So I have no idea. To make was our minds that we think things and thoughts come in there. We don't know where they came from. Sometimes we react based on our upbringing that we don't even realize. And I noticed that with myself, that I am very flippant about things with people. I'm just kind of like smartassy and kind of nonchalant when it's an important thing. And it's a defense mechanism for me. And it's because of the lack of self-worth I felt as a child, and it's kind of a hard thing to make sense of and get over even in adult life. And I know that's kind of, I feel like you're Richard Grannon and I'm on therapy couch, but if I've ever pissed you guys off or been asked to you, it's not because I don't like you, it's just because it's the way for me to protect myself, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I kind of it's kind of funny, I can remember with the very first time I got to talk to you. I think it was on Digi's channel,
Yeah, it was
and you
Digi.
asked me something. Yeah, you asked me something, and I kind of got like a bit irate, and I didn't mean to. And I basically, he was asking me why I thought something was something, and I was like, because that's the way I see it, or the way I believe it, or whatever the fuck. And I felt really bad. I was like, I still feel like, I don't know why it sticks out in my head. I don't even know the exact what was going on, but
Oh no, you slapped me down hard and I deserved it,
I
so
didn't.
we're
I'm
good.
sorry. I didn't. I'm sorry,
No,
Aljo. I
we're good.
didn't.
I deserved it. We're good.
I didn't. So but thank God, the way things have happened. I've been able to talk to you several. Good Lord,
Dude, I
so
love
many
you,
different
Sharky.
times later.
I
But I
love you,
love you
Sharky.
too, brother. I love you too, man. Thank you for being you.
And we're all trying to
you know.
navigate this thing as best we can, right?
Yes, crap, yeah. Yeah, I ain't got no clues. I mean, I got nothing but questions. It's
Yeah, me
like,
too. I seriously, I was a woman at work said you when you speak because of your job, you're very authoritative, and it seems like you know everything to do at every moment. And I'm like, you know what? I wish that were the case because that is so not the case.
what do you guys think about Kevin Costner saying that if you build it, they will come? You guys seen that
Oh,
on Moneybag's channel and Brian Stabley's
you
the
mean in the
movie?
movie?
Yeah, dude. He talking about the movie, how iconic the that saying was and how it
It's
molded people.
he will come.
They. But
If you build it,
Kevin
he will come.
Costner
It
says
switched
they will
back.
come. You're right though, but it was they. But it says he now.
Oh,
You should bring it up.
You're right. It was they. It was they.
Yeah, it says
That's
he
been-
now though, Algo. Yeah, you're right though, and
Yeah, it's
you're
been
right.
that way.
Oh,
It's been that way for a couple of years now.
Because they were trying to save the farm, and
money
they didn't
bags.
know how to do it.
37.
They didn't know how to save the farm, and he's like, dude, just make a ball field, and it's gonna be fine, and the people will show up, and they'll pay you to come watch the greatest baseball game of all time. If you build it, they will come.
Dude, if you play it, it's like a 1 minute clip, I think, dude. And if you play it, it's just the sound is just priceless, man. And it says if they build it, he will come. But then you have Kevin Costner sitting in a chair, face to the camera, telling you if they build it, they will come. How iconic it was! It molded people, and that saying, it's crazy. It's actually
so
pretty
that's new to you, David.
No. I'm just saying it's new that Kevin Costner actually said that line. For me, that is new. Yeah.
Oh.
But
Okay.
but because what's his face there, the bear guy, he was holding on to that the whole way, saying Mandela Effect wasn't real because of that right there. Then Kevin Costner just came out and said it. So now what is he gonna say?
Wait, who's the bear guy?
You know who he is. I forgot his damn name.
Oh, Owen Benjamin.
Yeah, exactly, dude. And now he's not a flat earther, dude. He doesn't want to be called the flat earther. He's not cool with
you know what? With Owen Benjamin, he's just making money.
I never liked that guy from the get-go, dude. I think there was something good about him, bro. I'm sorry, but I read people, bro. I'm from the city, and trust me, I know a bad when I see one, man.
He's just making money.
That's what I think, bro. They bought him a whole compound.
He's not a superhero that's going to save all the people from not having sex and not being whatever that shit. Yeah.
He's not dumb, dude. No way is he
No, he's
dumb.
not. He's an opportunist.
He's a smart dude. He knows what he's doing.
And there is no credit in baseball. Absolutely.
But that was a pretty... What are you going to say now, dude? It's coming back and... What are you going to say now?
2.5 Men. And the later episodes when they brought what's-his-face into it, when they got rid of Charlie Sheen, they brought...
You mean when Charlie Sheen died?
Yeah, on the show, yeah. When they killed him off
Charlie
on
Sheen died?
What? No, he didn't die.
On the show.
In the movie. Oh.
But they brought in another guy to replace him. I can't think of. He's a popular guy. But him and Alan were playing a gay couple to get married so they could adopt. Walden is his name on the show, wanted to adopt a kid. So he started going to this father's group, right?
James Cryer. James Cryer.
What?
Isn't his name James Cryer?
No. Oh,
the actor.
He played in Pretty in Pink.
Yeah, I think it's James Cryer.
Right, and Walden is the new guy that they brought in after.
Oh,
Charlie
Ashton Kutcher, yeah.
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah. John Cryer.
Yeah.
Thank you. Not James.
John Cryer. So Ashton was at this father's thing, and they were all talking about these women that they would get off on, right? And the one black guy said he got off on the Orlando Lakes Indian woman on the Orlando Lakes butter thing. And it's kind of funny because that's the Mandela effect. If you go look at Land O'Lakes butter, they've never had the Indian girl. Indian girl has never been a part of the butter thing. But do you guys remember the Indian girl on the Land O'Lakes?
No, I just said rainbow.
No, there was the Indian girl, but I remember the sun. I remember the sun changing and that. I thought the Indian girl was still. Is the Indian girl not there anymore?
No, she's gone. She's
Yeah, yeah.
gone.
She was like this or some shit. Like
She
the
used to
Land
sit
O'Lakes,
in an Indian style. She sat in Indian
Indian
style like
girl.
this.
And, yeah, I mean, but there was Indian girl there, and the
Yeah,
fucking
well,
sun, and the sun had changed, and I didn't realize the Indian girl wasn't still there, so
Oh
she
no, I do remember her
disappeared.
because she had beautiful brown hair, and she had those
Yeah,
huge
she
those
was fucking Indian
braids.
shit, like a thing
yeah,
across
right.
She
her
had the braids over her shoulders.
bandana or
Yeah,
some shit,
right.
and
Yeah,
yeah, fucking Indian
Yeah,
girl. I
and
mean,
I remember it totally
beautiful.
because I used to work for Land O'Lakes. I worked on the butter line, so I
oh no
know the
shit.
packaging very well.
Hey Patrick, throw the link out there because you got somebody in chat who will Indian girl from the Land Lakes butter. Just saying. Oh no,
Well,
Yeah.
hi.
she was amazing.
I remember that girl.
Yeah, the
I had
Indian girl.
I had a crush on the butter package.
Okay, so look, this is what you do. You take the box from the butter, right?
Girls,
Yeah,
And she's sitting on her knees. She's got her
yeah,
knees together.
yes,
She's on her knees in the grass and shit, right?
and
And so,
it's
and
a
you fold the
deer. She has a
box.
deer skin. She has a deer skin. It
Yeah,
looks
she's
like
got like
deer
the
skin.
Pocahontas mini
Yeah,
skirt dress thing going on, whatever.
but it's light
Who
tan
cares what
like
her
deer
hair
skin.
looked like? But
And she had the braids. Go ahead.
it's my turn. Shut up. So she's holding the butter on a platter, right? And you cut a little square around the butter, and then you fold it just so, and you put her knees under the, platter, and then you lift the little flap. And what does it look like is under there when you fold it? So her knees are under there.
oh yeah, there was a joke.
Boobs.
What was the joke? What was
Does it
that
look
fucking
like
joke?
boobs?
There was a
It
joke.
looks like
There was a joke.
it looks like boobies, right?
Yeah, boobs.
Shit.
Yeah,
Come on.
because the knees look like boobs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a joke.
So
Oh,
this
I
is
think
what
I
I
remember.
know though. What I noticed, I got really pissed off. Maybe I don't know, a couple years ago. I don't know, shit, like time sucks now, so who knows when it was, but they they kind of like did this they blew up the picture so she was like in frame closer, you know. You couldn't see the dish of butter. You certainly maybe the butter, but you weren't going to see your knees. They didn't put that in there. You couldn't cut the box out and see your boobies. They weren't going to let you do that anymore. And that sucks.
Interesting. And now,
I mean,
Yeah.
in this reality, she's never existed.
So
What?
yeah, right. In this reality, she never existed.
She's not on the box.
Right. And for
I
me,
wonder
she
if that
was
has to
on
do
the
with like
box
how they
all the way
took
up
Uncle
to a
Ben
couple years.
off the rice and they done like yanked Aunt Jemima off the syrup.
But didn't they do that corporate pulled Uncle Ben off there? It's not a
Yeah,
Mandela effect,
they
is it?
told everybody. They told everybody, look, we're no longer Aunt Jemima. It's too mean.
Right.
So-
that
I mean,
was done corporate,
that's
so
shitty.
that's not a Mandela effect.
No.
That's
And I
corporate.
legit had an Aunt Jemima.
Right.
So,
But if you
come
go look
on.
at the butter, the Indian woman, that's not corporate that they pulled it. That just never existed wherever we are now. It just never existed.
Right. And Patrick, there's residue if you want to share the screen
Sure.
that I can show you guys.
Yeah, she's on her knees in the grass. Before you even show it, are you showing it already? Yep,
I
there you
don't
go.
know. I have
And
no
so
idea.
you fold the box and you cut a little like flap, 3 little cuts in the rectangle around the tray. And then you
Right.
fold it so her knees are behind that and you lift it up and it's like, oh, well, what's under there, Pocahontas?
I don't even
But
see it
but
yet.
this is what it is
Oh, here
now.
it is.
Nah, wow.
Yeah. So
Well, of course. Wait a minute. Are you telling me they got rid of the Redskins? Did they
If
get rid of
you-
the Redskins?
if you go to the supermarket, the ones I'm showing you guys now,
That's
this
not
is
even
Land
okay.
O'Lakes. I don't know how there's still residue of her. And I mean the
Hold
braids,
on.
are you kidding me?
Oh gosh, no, that's not residue. That's what it was. That's real.
That's what it was, but now if you go to the supermarket, this is what you're gonna see.
But there was a step in between that. They did like a, Damn it.
A what?
Enlargement. It was just the tray of butter in her head.
You know why I think you can still find residue is because either that was done by a third party or it's early enough that all the residue is not gone yet.
Exactly. It's early enough. 6 months
They
from
just
now,
didn't want us to look at her boobies.
if you
That's
ask
what it was.
somebody
Or
who's
her
on
not
Land
boobies, not
Lakes,
actually.
Yeah,
be
now
no
would be
ADM will-
now would be the time to capture the any photos because especially in about a year from now, you probably won't. It'll be very hard to find the residue like that.
you
Here's
know what, Patrick? It will be.
You guys are yanking my chain.
Dude, look, he's got Land Lakes in his hand. Look at that. No
Yeah.
woman.
Wow.
And that's clearly from his refrigerator.
Yeah,
When
but
did
that
they do
looks
that?
weird, man. I don't know exactly the change, but it does look weird, bro. I know there was a woman on there, though, for
I'm
sure.
open. I just bought it.
I wish
Yeah.
I could call my dad. I know he's sleeping. I'm not going to bother him, but
He
I'm
remembers
going to
Yeah.
call him
seeing you.
tomorrow. He's
Yeah.
no, he gets up at
I've-
like 4 to go to work. So
Yeah.
Ever since I've worked for these guys, I've always used their butter because I know what they put in their butter, and it's purely made with real cream. They don't add any bullshit into it.
No RSPT.
Yeah, I mean, as far as at least, I mean, that was 20 years ago I worked there, but
Right.
I love their butter, and I
Put
know
not
the package
real.
back up there. Put that package back up. Put the
Yeah, see, I couldn't afford that
Where's
back then,
the-
bro.
where's
We
the
were
woman?
broke.
it
Right.
used to be right there.
They
Yeah.
got rid of her because
That's expensive,
it was
man. That was
offensive
expensive.
to, non-white people.
The
Damn it.
whole nine, bro. I couldn't afford it. All right.
It's a Mandela effect for sure.
It's gosh. Okay. Let's ponder for a second. What's the most likely scenario here? Is
Occam's
it
razor.
a Mandela effect or
It
we
is
got
not a
rid of Uncle
Mandela
Ben?
effect. Do not let him confuse you.
Occam's
By the way,
razor.
I was listening to that. That woman was taken off in it was like the 28th
That's
of
right.
2020. So it's
Thank
not a
Yeah, I
Mandela.
don't know. I was just gonna say we'd have to look in to see if they changed
I was
it
like
or if they
6
took it out.
when I
It
noticed
is-
that
it is-
because somebody
it
gross
is a
showed me,
Mandela
but
effect.
still.
They
How?
didn't take the woman off there.
Yes,
They
it says
took
it in the
Uncle
actual
Ben.
papers.
I'd like to
Google
see
it.
that. I'd like to see it.
Thank you. Oh my God,
If you
Stacey.
can
Oh, honey, I
Thank you
just
so
Googled it
much.
before I came on, literally, because I was freaking out. I'm like, that girl has always been on that thing that I remember, but I
Me
haven't seen
too.
her in a while.
Yeah.
And then I looked it up, and it says like April 28th of 2020, she was removed on purpose for reasons.
Oh,
I didn't
the
read it all, but
racist
she was
shit.
actually taken
You
off.
know what? I don't believe
Just like
that
the
bullshit because they Google makes up cover stories for Mandela effects, and they've done
Patrick.
it before. No, I'm dead
Patrick.
serious. I'm dead serious.
There you go, Patrick.
I'm sure you are, but I'm serious. I remember very clearly being pissed off because, okay, so somebody in my family showed me how to cut the box just so. In the same way that you would fold a dollar bill to get to, show to reveal something to you. And you could do that with the Land O'Lakes box. Well, I remember sometime within the last maybe 2-3 years, I don't buy Land O'Lakes. I buy Kerrygold, whatever.
Kerrygold's awesome.
And I remember seeing the box of Land O'Lakes, and they had made it just like zooming in on her head and the butter. You couldn't. Her knees were not on the box anymore.
Because you couldn't make boobies anymore.
You can't make boobies if her knees aren't there, and
So,
that's
Patrick,
why.
Share screen, Patrick. Share the screen that I've
So
got up there.
I know, like I saw the step in between, and it pissed me
I'm trying
off.
to get it up.
And you're right, Danny. You're right. I'm wrong. It's not a Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I couldn't afford that back
You're gonna
then.
see, David.
I know there was a lady on there though. There was an Indian lady. I can vouch for that. Other than that, I don't.
Well, the
It's fine, though.
sun,
It doesn't matter.
Where the fuck did the sun go?
Land O'Lakes drops the iconic logo of
Well,
an
she's Buddha.
indigenous woman from
There was
its
a son
branding.
behind her.
Just like Jesus and Buddha, they all have
But you
that
know, with the
halo.
Redskins and they took the Cleveland
Yes.
Indians away, it's all because of racism. So that could be
That's
one
why
thing.
they
I don't know. I'm
dropped
just
it.
Why is the
But they're not
freaking
even
A
the
got
real
that?
Native
What the
Americans.
hell is up
Come
with that
on.
A on land, and the A goes like, what's
I'm
it
just throwing it
stretching
out
for?
they've been
And
taken
where,
away.
the yellow sun is not there.
So
What
they
the fuck? And
Okay,
hold
so it
on,
wasn't
you dropped it.
Mandela.
Smoke in the eye.
So they're saying that they dropped it because of racism.
Yep.
I don't
That's the
know.
thing?
It would. That's what I would be guessing, bro.
The same as Aunt Jemima.
Yeah.
They got rid of Aunt Jemima so long ago.
You
Right.
got to think of the timing of it too. 2020, that was right around the Black Lives Matter things was happening. Everybody was
Yeah.
getting really,
Oh,
uptight about
shit,
it all.
woman, I know about that. I live like right here.
You notice you don't hear him
She's
no
in
more,
the
though, right?
epicenter.
I'm
She's
in
You
the
don't-
like round 00 shit for that.
You don't have
You
BLM
cannot
anymore.
avoid that
Well,
where I live.
This kid's still
that
out
may
there
be
dodging
that may be the case on this, but I have seen them write articles after a Mandela effect has happened to cover up, especially our history. Any Mandela effect that, like with her Black Tom and stuff like that, and they come out
I've never heard of Black Tom, dude, until
write new
I had not either.
shit up about it.
I was right, just like everybody else.
So
I got kicked out of history class and stuff though because I wouldn't I wouldn't stand up for the pledge.
Aww.
And
Hey,
so
You and
serious
your
truth,
soul.
Stacy B. So
What's that about?
couldn't
Hi,
read.
sweet.
I had to get my spectacles on.
So what about
And I,
does anybody remember Captain
oh
Crunch?
my god.
yeah, Captain Crunch.
Absolutely.
I call it Captain Razor Blades because it cuts the hell out of the roof of your mouth, Patrick.
Oh,
So
they do hurt. Yeah, you got to
Pain-
suckle them first.
why did they remove Captain out of it and
Dang.
put Captain?
When I was a kid, I used to get ice cream, and it's so hard to get out of the Blue Bunny container because the freezers back then were so freaking frozen.
Wait a minute, Sharky, are you saying you had Blue Bunny when you were a kid?
Yeah, we had Blue Bunny. It was in a gallon container, plastic gallon container, Blue Bunny. And so what I would do is I would get a big scoop and put it, I'd get a bunch of big scoops, put them in a bowl, about a big bowl. And so I would take that and I'd put it in my mouth, and I would kind of let my mouth make the ice cream melt, and I would spit it back into the bowl. And I would repeat over and over and over till I had a cream of an ice cream with my own spit, and then I would eat the shit out of that crap. And it wasn't just me.
What are we looking for, Pat?
All my cousins did the same damn
I'm
thing
asking
too. It was
why
like
Captain Crunch is not in there anymore. Did they have some kind of racism against Captain and putting Captain?
Yeah, where's the eye, dude?
Well, so here's the deal for me. Brandy.
That's weird, bro. I just noticed that. That's crazy. And I love the berries, man. I know it's not great for you. It's a box full of sodium. I know.
Branding issues are.
I can't help it.
Branding issues are the Mandela. But when there was a terrorist attack called Black Tom that nobody knew about until a certain year, that's very suspect to me.
Sorry.
Agree.
No, don't be sorry, David. No, it's suspect that, like, growing up, nobody ever heard of. All of a sudden, 4 years ago, Black Tom's actually a thing that happened. That's very suspect, and I don't know what to make of it. I mean, we've talked about this, Patrick. I think Mandela Effect is a way for God to nudge somebody in the shoulder and say, "Dummy, look, they're lying to you about everything else. Here's how I can show you that, and you can act accordingly." But I don't know.
And I really do get, Patrick, how you were saying earlier. It's not like cool and fair that there's you see it all the time that they write articles, and I saw like no commercials when it came to the Publishers Clearinghouse stuff, none. And then we kept looking and looking, and then boom, there they were, and they were just so ridiculous. And it was actually saying something about publishers and shit. And it's like, what? I get it, but at the end of the time, like end of the day, we cannot sit here and say that because somebody writes an article later that is the reason that it's still or not a Mandela effect. Like seriously, but we're never going to prove anything at that point. Then.
Well, yeah, but we knew Ed McMahon. The
Oh,
guy
100%. You cannot tell me.
Right,
who
we
brought the
do, but
checks.
the other people don't. And when they write and when they read these new fucking
Yeah.
articles, they say then that's their truth and that's their evidence that
I know.
I'm wrong.
It's your memory. That's why people can say, well,
Right.
you
I just have a
commit
memory
parental.
of Ed McMahon with a big ass check going to people's doors, knocking on it with a bunch of balloons and everything.
Balloons.
And everybody
Yeah, and
Yeah.
flowers.
Oh,
when we know damn well that it was all set up. You know.
You don't win that
Yeah.
shit, bro. Nobody wins.
He went to the door and knocked on the doors. He had a big
Yeah, that's like
fucking van.
When people tell me, no, dude, it was always the wolf. I'm like, dude, my last name's Wolf, dude. I went to Sunday school every Sunday. There's a big painting on the damn brick wall, dude. The lion and the lamb, rainbow, and dude, I know. And if it was Wolf, I would have thought that was so cool because of my last name. You know what I mean? No, it was the lion lays with the lamb. Now it's the wolf shoves well with the lamb, and it's like, no. And now you got women grinding with each other in the Bible. You got lesbian shit going on. You got gayness going on. God, Jesus now shaves people's pubic hairs, especially women. I mean, it's getting ridiculous. Now men can breastfeed. It's all in there. And that's never been there. And it's very weird. I don't care what Bible you bring out. I don't care if it's 18, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's going to say it. And that. And you could say about translations, though, even the translations change. Some might say similar stuff, but there's even bottles. When did Jesus have bottles? It used to be wineskins, And I'm not like a Bible scholar or anything, but going to Sunday school, growing up, hearing these things, it's a little weird. And I'm going to go by my memory. I mean, yes, I know people forget things. We all do, I get it. But there's certain things that stick to you, like a birthday, or it could be a profound thing, or just something that was banged in your head every day, like in school, about the globe, especially. But, like, it is what it is. All I know, if you're going to get mad at me for saying what I think, that's fine. Go ahead.
The wineskins and the wine bottles thing is kind of a big thing.
That's huge. I think the whole gayness is huge, in my opinion. That's going on in the Bible. It's very weird. Very weird.
Yeah,
and hey, my sister's gay. I don't have a problem with gay people. Just don't push that shit on me. Keep your stuff in your bedroom. I don't care. Don't push it on kids. You know what I mean? I don't like.
I listened to a videotape the other day, and I tried to get it out to Sharky, but I knew it was going to get taken down. I downloaded it, and obviously it didn't survive that either. But they were talking about how back in the day, remember when they were talking about that zombie guy who down in Florida ate the face of that girl on the bus or whatever?
Yeah, totally remember that.
Yeah, well, now there's a tape that's been released out of a special command ops sort of type thing where they got these guys actually talking about going and hunting zombies, and they have a few loose in Florida and some across the United States, and that if this gets out and starts to spread, and actually on there, the guy who released the tape wants everybody that he said that I think everybody, and of course he's hit his face and stuff, but he said he wants that everybody in the United States should be aware of what's going on, and they're kept in the dark. And so they blamed it on bath salts back then, when really
Right.
it was something that they were working on, that they're infecting people with this zombie thing now. And if you look at YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, you look at all these, and I'm seeing more and more violent people who
Yeah,
just don't care about nothing, and they just go and do whatever they're going to do violently.
yo, that's
It's
funny
just,
that you said that.
and it's getting crazy.
Yeah, because I want to say, dude, I think it's the app itself, dude, turning people crazy, bro. Because it's always, do you see all these murders, dude? If you watch like
What app?
Crime Daily, dude, there's always somebody on the internet. It's TikTok. It's all these things, dude. And I don't know, man, what goes on, but these people get a demon in them or something, dude. Especially the weak ones, and they come out, commit murders, and they tape it, take pictures. It's even cops, bro, dude. It's so
Well,
weird.
I'm trying to tell you that the government has some sort of
There's something
biological thing they are releasing.
frequent.
Whether the tape sounded pretty authentic, I can't say for sure. I was trying so hard to save the information, and it got deleted within an hour after it was put up, or 2
Well, dude,
hours.
you know what's crazy with all fuck Photoshop, bro? Excuse my language, but dude, they can
And
like.
I was lucky just to come across this thing, and I was just you wouldn't believe the shit. I
I
can't
know, but
even remember half of the shit to even tell you guys, because it was so outrageous.
well, I was starting to think, 'cause all about 911 is what you call when you need help and when things fall down. But all those people that were in Social Security, you can call. They have nothing about them. What if I was trying to tell Sadie? What if those people are not even real? Because back then, I think Photoshop was like crazy. Like I'm just saying, like you know what I mean? How they put people up to be something. What if it's not even real? Like I don't know, man. They have some technology that's before we even seen it. Dude, they always have it. Same thing with cell phones. They can always do all kinds of things before we even know about it, and they end up telling us like 10 years after the fact, or even 20. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. That's
You know
why I
what's
know.
real? Like, there's one
You
thing I know
get
it's
what I'm
very
saying? I know it
real.
was a little off topic there, but I'm sorry. It
Oh
just
no, please. I don't mean to interrupt you guys, but for me, the most realist thing of all is I'm freaking exhausted. And I just wanted
yeah.
to come on panel, and
Aw.
when I heard the whole Mandela Effect thing when it came to the Land O'Lakes, I was like, Algo, Patrick, stop
I'm
messing with
so
my
glad you
Danny.
came on here. Damn it.
But he
Right?
didn't
So other
know.
people can make fun of us, right?
No, that's good.
No,
That's
that's
good, Sue.
sorta.
That's
Love you
good,
all though.
Stacy. Yeah.
No,
No,
honestly, for
it's
me,
good.
I don't want people to
Yeah,
get
I mean, we don't want
confused.
to
You
spread
know,
misinformation.
right?
Yeah. Because they're putting
And
them
not
out
on
there.
purpose. Yeah,
Well, shit's messed up, isn't it? But that doesn't mean
mhm.
everything is wrong.
That's right.
That's
I think
correct.
most things are wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
Most
but not
things are fucking
everything.
wrong.
But
Well,
not
I
everything.
mean, I will
But
totally
something's gotta be
admit
real,
it. If I
doesn't it?
ain't got
Shit.
100% proof, I can't.
That's right.
You know.
Seriously. Serious truth. Seriously. Right? Something's got to be
Seriously.
real. I mean, what the?
Seriously.
Everything's a lie. Everything's this. Everything's that. And I get it. But it's crazy, man.
Well, the
I'm
best thing,
always.
David, is that people are real.
Oh, absolutely. That's why
Oh,
I
and
don't
then
like the
she comes
NPC
on,
thing,
and I'm
bro.
leaving.
You and
What?
Sharky,
Well, you
Stacy,
can't go to bed now. Shit.
Danny, Patrick, people are real.
No,
Malia's.
absolutely.
I think we
when
are.
Hi, Algo.
Hey, what's up, friend? Been a long time.
Hey. It has been minutes.
NPCs, you think
Welcome,
people
Amanda.
have no souls? That's weird, bro, in my opinion. I think they're just really blind and misguided and they just didn't see like we did, but they're just more stubborn than we are. Or maybe they're supposed to be that way because God said he put a strong delusion on people. And boy, did he. That ain't
Yeah,
no joke.
Chris, real.
With that note, I love you all. Thank you for having me on,
Good
Patrick.
night,
I'm
Stacy.
sorry that I'm
Yeah,
just
good
stopping
night,
in and out,
Stacy.
but
Stacy.
everybody, thank you and have a blessed evening.
Well, I'm glad I
Bye,
got
guys.
to say hi anyway,
Good night.
Stacy.
Yes, at
At
least,
it's
right?
hi. Okay, we got to chat up soon.
Good
Like
night,
for real.
Stacy.
Yes, we definitely do.
We need to
Do
catch up.
soon.
Okay.
All right,
Love you,
guys.
honey.
Have a great night.
Yep, have a nice
Oh,
night.
there's saying she loves you too.
Aww.
All right. Good night, everyone.
See you, friend.
Night. Night.
Night.
Dramatic pause.
And then there was silence.
Kiki, do you love me? No, I'm just joking.
Can you hear my tree frogs?
Yes.
I hear my tree frogs. Y'all see them out of the creek?
Cute. Oh my god.
I got chickens.
The man was weird.
I should go get one.
What kind of chickens did you get?
Yeah.
Partridge.
Get your chickens, girl.
Partridge barred rock, like the barred rock ones, but they don't have the comb. Their heads
Cute.
are kind of tiny and
Sharky's
cute.
out there
Oh my
I
hiding.
gosh.
like those ones.
They're so
11
are-
weeks
those are
old. Very
fun.
cute.
They're
Mhm.
11 weeks old.
Baby everything is adorable, isn't it?
Well, they don't really look little to me. They look kind of fully grown, but
Oh.
they still make that little like tweet peep thing. But at this point, it's manipulation. That's not even real.
They just
They
want
know
food.
how it affects people.
Yeah.
That's some kind of like
They suck her gin.
it's like a toddler that knows if they make the sound louder that mommy can't take it.
They'll get
Did
that.
you
Oh
find
yeah,
the video?
I heard this other woman say that our bodies could be alien type suits to like they capture our business and they put it in these advanced alien suits and so we grow up. So that means that they would have to add us our consciousness in as we're growing in.
What is she taking? I'd like some.
Well, interesting, but I would. If I had me, I'd want
I
to
don't
ask
believe.
her.
I mean, aliens, bro. I mean, I guess. I mean, whatever. I mean, I guess you can call them that. You know.
I'd want
Yeah.
to.
Do you mean avatars?
I'd want to ask her if maybe the aliens actually got the minds of people instead of the bodies.
Dude, they snuffed him out when he said aliens. They're like, nope, you're not talking tonight, Pat.
Because
They
the
broke him
bodies,
right up, dude.
the bodies seem to be organic.
But Malia is also snuffed.
That's
Look at her.
Oh, there.
No,
Nah,
she's
get back,
moving.
buddy.
Okay.
Smoking all day, baby.
Yeah, no, it is.
That was
it
organic.
is the alien taking over the mind, but yeah, I don't know. She was saying something like we were put here as slaves for the alien race.
I've heard
Yeah,
that
they're
too.
fallen ones. I get it. Like aliens, yeah, whatever. Fallen
We're
ones.
prison
But
planet.
we're still created by God, and we still have the consciousness, but we lost connection to our Lord and Savior because of
Oh, I agree with that.
this place that we're in. I think us who are connecting in this family online here, I think we are like breaking the mold and waking up.
Good
slowly
grief!
but
Let's hope
surely.
so. Let's hope so.
Breaking some frequencies, at least something, right? You know what I mean?
Something's not connecting with us. If we're holding on to some of our memories, then
Did you
we're
guys
not.
ask? Did you like? Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. My bad.
we're not taking on the full downloads. Johnny Close said, "Replace aliens with demons," and I'm with you, Patrick.
But dude, did you guys ever like?
No, it's not
I'm gonna
my
look into
thought.
this.
These are the thoughts of this video I was watching.
Oh no, dude, I agree with the slave thing.
I'm talking.
Yeah,
Johnny.
yeah.
But I totally agree as far as demons go. I would say they're
real, dude.
Aliens, but
Are they aliens? I guess you could call them whatever that aliens.
You don't know what the fuck happens anymore.
Yeah, we don't know.
I'm getting so frustrated. Really, I am.
That's how they're so good, though, Patrick. They come up with so many different scenarios that appease everybody's curiosity, no matter where they're coming from.
Yeah.
Bingo,
Dude,
yeah.
that's what they're good at, pissing you off, lying to you, stealing, They do it all, man.
Yeah,
and when
no matter what you believe, they have an answer for it.
And
a fake answer for it.
Even if you don't believe something, they're going to draw you into a thing that will make you investigate, and then you will be in a place where you're like, oh shit, that's the truth.
Or whatever you find to be most likely, I suppose.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Bill Maher at one time convinced me that I needed to be an atheist.
Smurfa girl, did you look into all this?
I voted for Obama, okay?
I did the first time.
The first time.
I'm just
saying, the first time.
For me, dude, it just...
That's the last time I voted.
That's the last time
Not voting. I mean, thinking about truth, bro, and waking up. Like, I never asked for this, bro. It just hit me like a ton of bricks, bro. It came out of nowhere, and I just started looking into things, and I'm like, holy shit, and I just kept going, and there I went down the rabbit hole. But I didn't ask for it. You know what I mean? I never even looked into these things. I never even... Like, I knew, like, listening to Tupac, fuck the cops, and, the government. Yeah, I already knew kind of shit, little things like that, but I didn't know how far it went. But I'm just asking, did you guys kind of just, like, slip into it the same way, or?
David, let me ask you this.
I don't know. Maybe God kicked me in the back of the head. I don't know. I don't know, man.
On truth?
Everybody has
Algo, he didn't hear anything you said because he was still talking.
David, I want to ask you, do you believe you found truth?
Well, that's a good question, man, actually, because I don't know, man.
Well, I know I haven't. I've got more questions than ever before.
Some, but all I know is from what I've looked into, it just leads me to God, bro. I don't know, man. There's so much truth, but I could be wrong on that too, bro. But that's the only thing I feel good about. But do I believe like I found it? No. Well, yeah. If you want to say God, then yeah, maybe. I guess if you think about it. But do I know? Do I know that for 100%?
However you define it is fine. I know less than I've ever known. And in 2000...
Yeah, it seems that way, right?
Yeah.
How many people are getting up a step or going down 3?
2007, when I first kind of understood that this place is not what they told me, and the shape is not the thing, and the 9/11 thing wasn't the thing, and Gulf of Tonkin wasn't the thing. I've never claimed that it was like I got the truth. It's just like, oh, holy shit, I have way more questions than I ever thought to ask. I never thought to ask them. When I ask them, I've got no answers.
No, we just got speculation, and which I like. I don't mind. I like it. I like hearing other people hearing their thoughts and things. But yeah, we really don't know.
Sure. No,
we just know there's one thing we've been lied to. That's a fact, and that's really,
every single thing. From the government schools,
the bankers that piss me off the most.
That's a deep question. That is.
Well, yeah, they should, Malia. They should, because.
Yeah, because like if you're going to be wealthy, you still have to have credit, and you still have to lose or go deep into credit and play that game to have any kind of money.
Right.
Yep.
You
And
can't
it's
just have it straight out.
no, but it's literally just an energy game. They're sucking the energy out of us,
Time and labor.
and they're
Well,
charging
they're either a
us.
slave or a slave to the system.
Yeah, and they're
Or-
charging us a fictional interest over the energy that we can't. You can never
We are
possibly
slaves.
pay the interest.
Everybody's a slave, and no matter which way you want to look at it, even though it could be the probably one of the best modern slaves there's ever been, I guess, if you want to look at it that way. But you still, I wish everybody would just say no, but it's not that easy. It is that easy, but it's not that easy. Imagine if one state didn't pay taxes. What are they gonna do? They're gonna arrest everybody? They can't do that.
What is Sharky doing?
He's shaking up some shit.
Sharky's always doing something.
Sharky, what are you doing?
He's got peanuts, man.
Mixing salt into my
Duh. Like, duh. I should have guessed that. Of
I went
course.
out and y'all see, I went out and checked. Thank y'all for. I didn't get attacked by a Bigfoot, but I went out there and checked it.
Planters, cashews.
First time in a couple of years, through the crawdad trap out there. I had one big one in there, but yeah, it'll.
Dude, I wish I knew what I know now.
Tomorrow.
When I lived in Maine, I would have been freaking out in the woods all the time, man, looking for freaking that hairy son of a bitch.
Oh, dude, I have saw Bigfoot here. I've had ghost people in my house doing the setting up things. I've had a lot of weird shit that's going on in my life.
I believe in ghosts, man.
There's
I don't know if they're
definitely
what we
weird
think they
shit
are.
that's here. So they're out there. I've seen tracks that look like little goat people running around, like these weird little goat tracks that don't make no sense.
And it's creepy,
That's
dude.
a
And I
little
just
creepy.
stopped. I have to stop doing it, man.
And so when you look up like on a Bigfoot site, this creek behind me is definitely a Bigfoot creek. So there's all kinds of weird shit that it goes on here, and I do believe that they. You've probably even heard of it. I was telling a guy that he's not on YouTube anymore. Then he changed his channel name eventually, but he actually looked like he was from. Where's that guy from? Fucking not Scotland, Ireland or something, and he looked just like a brother to my ex-wife, and but that's when I got talking about. I think they're interdimensional. And I saw some videos on them going through portals and making little triangles and stuff with the sticks and stuff out there and the doorways and all that shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I'll fucking grab my motherfucking gun. Get the fuck out of my house.
No, he's not joking.
Oh my god.
That's not a joke. I think that's serious.
That's not a joke. Patty, you okay?
No, that's serious, man.
Yeah.
Patty.
Wow. That was Patty? I thought
that was good.
Patty.
Out now.
Whoa. That was Pat? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's dead ass.
I thought that was.
No, he's still going through it. He's still going through it. Stand by.
Keep it up. You think I'm fucking joking, don't you? I'm telling you, you got 5 seconds to step out of my apartment, or I'm getting my fucking weapon and I'm blowing your motherfucking ass out the door. Fine. Fuck you. Now, out. You see it? Out. That's what I thought.
The fuck out of here.
What the shit, Patrick?
That was gangster.
I could hear the adrenaline. What happened, bro?
Oh, I could feel it. I'm shaking.
Well, that was not. Did you guys hear all that?
Yeah, we heard all
Yeah.
that. What happened, dude?
Hold on.
You got a strong arm, man. I got a strong arm, people, man. Sometimes.
This is an internet first. No, it is. Holy cow, Patrick. Are you okay over there, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, what's up, man? Are you alright?
He's fine. He sure gets tomato juice. He'll be all right.
Where's Smurfer girl? She's still trying to find her
back
chicken.
in my office.
You gotta lock your door back.
Dude, are you okay over there?
Yeah. No, I want you guys to know that one thing for sure is that I love each and every one of you guys, right? You guys know that?
He's joking.
You guys know how good of an actor I can be, right?
I guess so.
That can really show.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I said if he was faking, he's good.
Are you faking it? Are you faking
Yeah,
it?
I was just joking around.
Are you faking it right now?
Oh, dude, I hope you can let some
son of a bitch.
Boy, the people listening to this on the rerun, yeah, maybe I'll. Yeah, no, I was just fucking around.
Don't do that, dude.
That's not exactly.
That was weird.
Huh?
You better say a code word, man, if shit's really going down.
No, I don't want people. I don't want people knowing that.
You got us. You got
joke.
me. You got me.
Dude, I was like wanted to jump through the phone and be like, "Yeah, get the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
Well, see,
No, I don't want people on the internet to think that something like that actually,
Oh, clearly not.
went
but it
down. Even if it did happen, I don't want.
There was conveniently lacking any other voice but yours, Patrick.
Yeah, right. Well, I didn't know if you were out there. I'm thinking of Wisconsin. It could be like a leftover snowbank.
Where's the other guy?
Yeah, no, you got us. And I told everybody in chat, I'm like, shut the fuck up. What's going on? You sucked me in, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was real too, man. Dude, you sounded so for real. But I said if it isn't, he's doing a good job.
Well, at least I laughed.
My code word if something really was to pop off like that, my code word would be I'm not fucking around. I'm not fucking around, guys.
No, that's not a code word.
I'm not meant
a code word. Just too long.
You gotta do like banana or coconut or
Captain Crunch.
How about Mandela Effect?
Captain Crunch.
That won't count. Mandela Effect won't.
If he said he didn't believe in the Mandela Effect,
how about the Land O'Lakes Indian woman?
Captain Crunch.
Dickhead.
Be careful. Watch out who you're calling a dickhead right now.
No, I was concerned for him in the moment. It's like,
yeah, dude,
you son of a bitch.
Yeah, dude, you had me worried, man. I really did want to jump in front. I wanted to say something.
Yeah.
You know, one good reason for not having any background voices coming through is because I was still wearing the headset. So I don't.
Yeah, exactly. No,
would
you got it.
Would you even be able to pick up like voices yelling back at me?
Yeah, if we could pick up you, then we should be able to pick up the other voice.
Maybe not.
A little bit.
True. Depends on the technology.
I was worried about my bro.
Right.
Oh, don't worry about me.
I'm
that
gone for like 2 minutes and
where have you been?
What the heck?
Have you been?
My cat was like, "Oh my god, I'm Lassie and Timmy just done fell in the well, and come look at what I'm gonna show you."
She's running back.
Did you not hear her knocking shit over?
You ever hear about the boy who? You ever hear about the boy who cried wolf?
Yeah, but she deserves it. She's 14.
Oh, I hear.
No, I'm talking about
Hear
myself.
me out.
I was talking about myself, crying wolf. You know.
Yeah,
Oh,
Patrick
okay.
was being a shithead.
Oh, okay. I get it. Not Patrick.
Titty's
Damn,
the
Well,
I
best.
missed
maybe
it,
not
Patrick.
so much a shithead. That's
Dude,
definitely
he-
hasn't
Is
qualified.
that
was-
my
You know what
cat
I
howling,
thought?
Malia, or is that yours?
No, that's
That's
yours.
That's
Sharky.
Sharky's.
Oh, that's Sharky's. Okay.
He was
Are
telling
all
us,
of our cats howling
"Get
right
the
now?
fuck out of my
I
apartment!
thought
I'm
someone was
gonna get
breaking
my
into his
gun."
car or
Mhm.
something. That's what
Aw.
I thought.
Oh,
I had to take a moment because my other cat has to go to the vet. He's got the first appointment tomorrow morning. Well,
Shit.
Oh,
today
what
morning.
time?
what's his
Oh,
problem?
Joe
He
says I
What are y'all
suspect
talking about,
Patrick has
Gizmo?
too much time on his hands.
No, what's Shitten's problem?
Shitten is not himself for the last 4 or 5 days.
Really?
Yeah. Is he
He's-
breathing okay?
You can see him breathing. It looks like he's breathing hard.
Yeah, he
Um,
probably could have asthma. That's what happened to my cat.
Well, I don't know. So my older cat is 14. She's TD. She has like chronic rhinitis since forever. We got her
Yeah.
when she was 3. And she's had like all the, steroids and antibiotics and steroids and antibiotic, like back and forth. And I'm like, I'm not going to do this to her anymore. It's not doing a
that's
damn
not
thing.
good. Yeah, yeah.
But she just sneezes a lot, and I take the snot sucker and wipe her nose, and she feels better.
Oh, just has allergies, and
So
if
She's
he's
allergic to
his-
cats.
What's
That's
his
what I
deal?
said.
not
wow.
losing weight, right, or anything.
What's his
Huh?
deal?
Well, about 4 or 5 days ago, where the back of my desk is, and there's a window there, he kind of wedged himself down in there, and he slept there for so long I thought he was stuck. Because Titi goes in there, but she's like literally not even half his size. And he's a tabby and she's a calico, so there's no comparison. And he didn't want to come out. And so it's like, okay, well, I got him out. I thought, I was worried he was stuck, but I did see him stand up and stretch a couple times. Like, he's not stuck. It's just the sun,
Yeah, they're
shining
weird.
there.
Cats are weird. They do things. I don't know. They don't
Well,
keep
right.
the same
Cats like
pattern.
to have
They
their sun
change.
naps. That's their thing. It's like, it feels nice.
Because
So they
I
do
have
that.
one.
But
I have a day.
his was like the whole day. It was extended. So I got him out and everything seemed fine, but he's bored. He's one of the cats that likes to imitate people and tries to do everything the humans do. And he does that all the time, but he's not doing that anymore for the last few days. And he's got to the point where he doesn't want to eat or drink
Oh,
water. He
that's very
doesn't
sad.
leave my bed.
Well, that's not good.
No.
You should come in right away.
But the thing though, he's alert, and I lifted up the blinds on my window and he's like watching the birds, his head's darting back and forth. He's not laying there slobbering or anything,
Is his little tummy distended?
No.
Really?
I think he's depressed.
He's not constipated or anything.
No.
Sometimes happens.
You know what?
Well,
I've had it in my mind all day and I don't. Sorry, David, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, is he eating and you just don't see it, or?
I saw him eat yesterday, and actually today I did see him eat. We got that cat chocolate for him. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah.
It's cat treats that look like chocolate to impress the human people things, but it's not actually chocolate.
Like chicken livers.
All that stuff. But
Yeah,
he wouldn't.
The salmon ones too.
He didn't go for it.
No, he devoured it. He was starving, and I was like, yes. When he did,
So watch it, folks. That's what one beer will do to you.
But
It'll
he's
make you
lethargic.
want to start playing
No, he's
charades.
It's not like lethargic in the way that he's got
Boom,
his head
boom,
down though.
charades.
He's alert.
What
He's
a
excited
woman.
to look at stuff. That's what's getting
So
me.
he doesn't look like he's deadly sick or anything. He looks blah.
I've convinced myself he's lost weight and looks skinny, but that's just me being worried, I think.
Yeah.
At this
Does he
point.
have a murmur?
No, I don't think so.
That heart when
I
they have
can
a
see
murmur.
his sides going in and out, breathing.
Yeah, well, I
And
would bring
he
him
didn't
in
touch
because
noses with me, and that really that was worrying.
Because he
That
always
was me.
does.
I'm telling you, if he's breathing heavy, bring him in. If he has a murmur, or he could have asthma, because that's what happened to my cat.
I don't know.
Because of his murmur, healthy as can be. But his murmur ended up giving him asthma, and he was fine. Everything was good, like until that happened.
He does feel a little warm to me.
He
So-
lost my cat. He ended up getting sick, and he lost some weight. And we brought him in. Come to find out,
Did we just
he
turn this into the
obviously
kitty show?
antibiotics and then asthma. He had asthma,
sorry,
and
Patrick.
ever since then he's been good. But yeah, when that's what happened to me. My cat, he was acting weird, so I was like, yeah, he's not being himself. I have to bring him in just to see what's going on because I love the little guy, you know.
Yeah, they're
And I
good
don't,
people.
you know what I mean.
Kind of.
But the place I go to is just really nice and.
Yeah.
Been fine ever since. You just never know. You'd be surprised when cats are acting different. There's a sign. That's a sign something's going on.
Yeah, and I was worried he ate. Well, there was this one time TD got a hold of some English ivy, and she didn't swallow it. She just like chewed it up and spit it back out for a second. Like it was like in her mouth for like she chewed it and spit it back out. But I hate laughing because it's tragic. But this was years ago. She walks into the room and like makes eye contact, and like freezes and then tips over sideways and like falls like a statue, like frozen, knocked over. And she just lays there. And then she gets up and it's like, well, everything else is, it's fine. I'm done with that. Whatever.
I ain't doing that again.
Not eating that shit again. I don't know, but this is different because he's not laying there. If you pick him up, he doesn't act like he doesn't wince, like nothing's hurting him. If I bring him into a different room, he just goes back to my bed,
Cats are stubborn though. I'm telling you. They're
He's
very
not.
strong and independent.
I don't know.
Shitten is not strong and
Shitten is
independent.
afraid of everything. He
Well,
has no
most cats-
idea his size.
I'm just saying, every cat's different, but most cats are independent. They can usually, even the house cat can handle their own. They know how to hunt. They know they're born with that.
Oh, he caught his first mouse not so long ago. So yeah,
But that's all
he's
I'm
bona
saying.
fide.
If you think your cat is really acting strange, just
Yeah, he
go
is.
for a checkup. They'll friggin' it's gonna be some money, but trust me, I know.
Yeah, I know.
It's worth it though, to me anyway.
Oh God, yeah. He's only like 2.
Yeah, I spent $200 for a friggin' pump.
Joe Dirt says he personally takes catnip for depression.
Seriously?
You should.
Hey, it's all natural, dude. It's not gonna kill you.
No, that's
I know that
serious.
much.
Not even a joke.
Interesting. Well, and Shitten's a big boy. He's
big.
He's
I would-
big.
I think he would. I thought he was gonna say he likes to cut down trees for depression, but no.
Well, the thing is, when I got Shitten, he was only a few weeks old.
Sure.
He was like just barely weaned. And TD, my other cat, she's maybe maximum. She's average 8 pounds, 9 when she eats too much. And he is damn near 20.
Yeah, you gotta chill with the
It's like
weight.
he's a big boy.
But he's,
See, I
he's
had
like,
to do that too. Yeah,
But he
you gotta
thinks
chill with the
that
weight.
she's big and terrifying and scary. He has no idea that she's bigger than he is. He has no clue.
he's like 36 inches long.
He puts his paws on the table and looks to see what I put there. Like he looks up onto the kitchen table with no problem.
And
Like puts
kitchen
his paws
tables are
there.
30
Hey, I
inches.
want a bite of that.
Yeah. He's a big giant dude.
He's massive.
I hope he's not depressed because if a cat's depressed, holy cow, how do you fix that?
Well, I know. So TD and her little thing she just did, like knocking shit over. I gave her food, I gave her water, and she didn't even. Okay, TD. She's a diva. Like Mariah
Yeah.
Carey cannot compare to how much of a diva she is. And she didn't want any of that. She didn't want to see the bowl. She had no interest in the food sound. Didn't want the topper, and she wants me to follow her. And I'm thinking, oh shit. This is like a E.T. and the little boy scenario.
Oh.
So I go in my room and like looking for Shitten, and Gabriel's not there. I'm like, where the fuck's Gabriel? What happened? Is this E.T.? But Gabriel's in his bed, and Shitten is still laying there. So we're all still alive.
Could it be in the stars? Could there be some cosmic thing that's causing the?
Jennifer, I thought that too. Is he jealous of the new chickens? But I don't know.
Does he know you have new chickens?
I don't know.
What?
It could
If you have
be.
chickens outside and he's inside, unless he can smell
the
them on
ivy
you.
has overgrown that window, so I don't know if he can even see the chickens.
Unless he can smell them on you.
Probably, yeah. One has she's getting a lot of attention because she's special.
Right.
So I wonder. Maybe I didn't wash my hands.
Dude, if you're gonna get chicken smell off you, it's bleach. Washing your hands. And as chickens are filthy fucking animals.
They are.
Oh my
They're
god.
only 11 weeks old, so they don't like people yet.
Right.
But this one she got stepped on when she was like 1 day old, and all of her toes are broken.
Aw.
All of them.
Poor thing.
Yeah. And that was like within 10 seconds of like rolling my car up in there. It's like, oh, we're taking that one home. Duh.
Animal abuse. No, I'm just joking.
Oh, God, no, the lady was so torn up over it. I drove so far to get those damn chickens because it was the ones that my daughter wanted to get.
Nice. So are they egg-laying chickens?
They will be in a
Okay.
few weeks.
All
A couple
right.
months probably.
Yeah.
They do lay eggs a little earlier than other breeds. But who cares at this point?
And
Who cares?
those eggs, don't wash them, don't do anything with them. Leave the membrane on the outside. You know all that stuff, right?
The water glass thing.
They don't
yes.
need to be refrigerated. They don't need to be touched.
I'm gonna glass the eggs. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get my quails tomorrow.
Oh, cool. No guineas?
No, I'm not gonna get guinea fowls. I might get pheasants.
All right. The pheasants will not stay put, just for the record.
Well, I have 2 coops.
Oh, if you trap them, yeah, but if you let them roam, guineas will stay without a coop.
I'm not
Yes,
gonna
they will.
free range anything.
Okay.
But the quails are gonna be inside my house.
Are you gonna let him in? Oh, that's brave.
Dramatic pause.
Okay, good. It wasn't
think I
just
cut
me.
I didn't hear anything for a
I
while.
thought that my internet crashed on me again.
No,
No,
Malia-
oh
Malia
gosh,
said,
no,
are
my
you gonna-
microphone, like if I just barely tap the cord, it takes my headphones out and
I
everything.
think I'm
and-
gonna go get another beer.
Malia said it's
Am I
very
gonna what?
brave to let
Yeah.
them come in your
Let's
house.
go.
Yeah, the quail.
Oh, the quails?
Yeah.
No, they're gonna be in my house.
Sharky, I'm gonna go get
Oh,
another
you have
beer.
a space for them?
Yeah,
You have a
Go get a
dedicated
beer
space for
pack.
them? Okay, so
Yes.
they're not free range. Oh, okay.
They're
Get
gonna
some
be in my
potato
kitchen.
chips, too.
You can't hear me.
Oh my
can you?
god, are you serious?
Yeah.
I'll go.
Okay.
What
Well,
up,
I hope
Patrick?
it works.
I'm gonna go get a beer.
You'll have to
Okay.
share the experience. Are you gonna like blog it or take video or something?
I wasn't
Dude,
planning to, but I
she
could.
never posts them. She never posts them. She should.
Oh, you should
She
totally
should.
run a little blog because
All the time post the videos.
yeah.
You know,
Quails
I
in the
record
kitchen.
things, but I don't.
Post them up.
It's not for. I don't care. Like,
Oh, but it's just for the fun of it to give other people ideas because you're
And
super
we all
creative.
like them. We all like them.
You're super creative. You don't give yourself enough
oh,
credit for
dang,
sure.
Thank you.
It's true.
I'm
I
not
don't-
good at
I don't
like,
hand
hearing
out
things like that.
compliments.
Sorry, I was chopping
Nervous
away.
laugh.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I
It's
know
got
they
to be
did,
the
Chris.
Scottish in you.
Probably.
Yeah.
David,
Sharky,
is that a
that's
boulder?
a heart for you, buddy. Sharky, it's a heart for you, buddy.
Oh, Sharky.
What is that?
I'm gonna smoke it for you, bud.
Oh,
David,
Oh, well,
you
you
just
know,
like.
I actually don't smoke.
What are you thinking?
Really?
I'm allergic. Yeah, everything I do.
Outta here.
We He smokes
Like,
tobacco in the pipe.
snapped his head back.
Oh, is that really? Well, like I said,
Tobacco, yeah.
a little
But
hot, buddy.
Patty likes it.
Is
I
that
just
your
can't.
left nut or your right?
Largo.
Good one, Patty.
Dude, how do
Either
you
way,
smoke
Patrick,
that shit
you're
in a
awfully
Well,
small.
thank you though. Thank you though. I mean,
Hey, I still
I
love
wish
you,
I
man. I
could.
love you.
I wish I could. I'm weird enough as it is. Lord knows.
I really
Every
did.
time
I thought you choked a little bit, man. I didn't think you did it a lot, but I thought you did a little bit.
No. I missed out on getting laid about 6 times in my life, including my wedding night.
I know I didn't hear that wrong.
He's like, no more
No,
for me.
you heard that right.
How did you?
I didn't even.
How did you even jump onto that? Like, totally
You heard that
veered
right.
He was
off.
probably paranoid.
Dude, it's
That's
David
very-
Wolf.
Patrick.
I think you're answering a totally different question than that was asked.
Of course, we're taking a left turn.
Don't
with
tell him
David.
that, Patrick.
We love him.
Yeah, my.
This is a breaking
I'm probably one of the only people that I mean, I'm sure there's others, but I'm one of the few that didn't even get laid on their wedding night. I mean, like I hadn't been laid before, but
Oh.
my wife, my one wife for life, liked to partake, and I knew she did, and then she was like, "It'll be okay," and I'm like, "I don't think so." And it wasn't. And I was hollering, "Get me to the fucking hospital." My heart's stopping. And the Jeffersons was on the hotel TV. And it was yeah. And I'm like, I'm dying here. Like, fucking shoot me. Like, and so,
Holy
yeah,
cow.
I mean, we had a little bit of play before that, but yeah, oh yeah, shit, no,
Dude, if you're dead serious about your wedding, bro, I couldn't even imagine that.
Oh yeah. She was straight up serious. She told me, "You are never doing that shit with me again." I'm like, well, I agree, because this is a ritual I missed out on. Like that's supposed to be a pretty good ritual, but
Well, I'll tell you
hell
what.
not for me.
If you didn't consummate the marriage, it doesn't count.
I guess so. I mean, everything else is weird.
I had to laugh at that because I'm just like only you, Sharky. But then I thought about it.
I know, right?
I'm like, hold on a second, Patrick, you did it yourself. When I married this girl who wanted to take me to Las Vegas and get married and everything, and that's what we did.
That's scary.
He was mad at me because I wouldn't sleep with her that night. I don't even know. I think I was half drunk half of the time.
You were like, you must have come in your head was like, yo, I just married you, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm sick with my buddy right here, and I'll be outside.
I ended up being able to get it annulled because I didn't sleep with her.
No, I've had that.
Right, exactly, Patrick, exactly. No consummation, no marriage.
Yeah.
Marriage, man, you know what marriage is? It's nothing but a piece of paper. What real marriage is just staying with each other.
Marriage, by legal terms, in whatever, is a business proposition. It's a merger between two corporations.
So you can kill me and take half of my shit and then get some insurance on it. Or vice versa,
It's two state-identified corporations that are not men and women binding into a legal contract. And then when you break that contract, the state gets a chunk of the thing.
Of course they do.
It's all bullshit.
It is bullshit. It is total bullshit. It to me, what I have saw is
they shouldn't be getting that. But when you sign
ritual or whatever, you know, I mean, it's
agreement,
you should not have to involve anybody else but the man and the woman.
Yep.
Not the church, not
Not the
anybody.
state,
Just the
not
man
nothing.
and the woman. Just, you know, that's it. Because when you do the other things, and it's a fucking ritual, and it damn sure changes. It
it is a
changed me.
ritual.
It changed her. We had been, you know, living together for years, and then once you go through those steps and on them courts and everything else, it
Turns you into a different
fucks
person.
shit up.
Yeah.
It fucks it up, and you're
It's
kind of in the
drains you
soup
as well.
bowl, waiting for the soup bowl to mix you up, and let's have kids now, and let's get all that shit fucked up and mixed up, and you know, and it just leads on to other mixing ups in the fuckery.
I will never get
You
that.
know, to me, it's total bullshit.
Well, it's a
I
mind
mean,
virus. It's a mind virus, Sharky.
you know,
that
it
way.
is, yes.
And the reason they change after the fact, it's not because they actually changed, but in their mind, whether
It's
man or woman,
ownership.
in their mind, whether man or woman, there was a thing that clicked, and it's like, okay, now I'm married, now it's a thing.
Yeah, and you never
Even
own
though-
anybody.
No, and even though before you respected each other
Programming.
very much, and you liked hanging out, and you thought you were friends, and then when you put that
That's what it used
legal,
to be.
when you put that legal piece of paper in front of people, it fucks them up, and it's a mind virus.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, like
Demon.
saying you never own anybody. We are not
No.
meant to be owned.
No,
We are not meant to be owned.
of course not.
And so there's forgiveness in after a few years, and we all know we change. So there's got to be forgiveness if whoever cheats on whoever throughout fucking 8 to 12 years or whatever, however fucking there's knowledge in that.
You forgive and
And
move on.
knowing that I didn't own them.
Right?
They were with me. I thank them for being with me in the time they were when they were totally with me. And I you know, I hate that it went that way, and you know, with some fuckery and whatever else, and move on.
Yeah, but
Release
listen,
them. Don't hold them for the rest of your life onto something that, you know, we've all had sex before marriage.
some
I'm
people,
saying we all, but some may not. But
most of us,
that right along there is like, okay, well, what's the big deal? You know, it's like just because you put a ring on the finger doesn't mean that, you know, they're going to stay with you and that's yours. That is not yours. They are their own being.
you're renting it.
And, you know, if they decide they need more and you can't, or you
can't apply, or provide and help.
What? Yeah. And I'm kind of saying that in strange words, but yeah. I mean, even though you can go along as best as you can, but you cannot save something that is not yours.
Yeah.
To save.
But I'm just saying, I bet if you look back when, like, my mom was a kid, and like Algo's mom was a kid, your mom was a kid, it was a different thing. Their family was like this, bro. But then you get old, time flies by. You got the internet, you got the TV, and that's what fucks everybody up, dude. I truly believe it. Like the internet, everything, they make women want to be sluts, and like men want to be sluts. But do you get what I'm saying? Not everybody falls for it, but it just gets dirty and dirty as the future goes on.
It's
you kind of get. That was a bad way to explain it, but you get what I'm saying. Like the family was way more tighter back in the day, and they want to say that we were cavemen. My ass. No way. I bet we were way smarter and better back then than we are now. They're just making us stupider. Making us, you know.
Well,
I love the thing.
Maybe so, David, but it's still, no matter what level of intelligence the world is right now, we still have to make choices.
Oh, yeah.
We still have to make
your choices up with, though, bro, because people don't care. Aldo.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. We still have
you
to make choices.
You can have a man run on a women's track team and beat them all, and she's the winner. I mean, he's the winner. You get what I'm saying, dude? It's an upside down world we live in. The
Well, no,
government's
right,
upside down.
I
Everything
do, but
just
we
gotten
still
crazier.
we still have to make
Still have
choices.
choices.
We still have to make choices for our highest morality. So, if we're going to treat Patrick in a way that is not our highest morality, then we shouldn't participate with Patrick or Malia or
Oh no,
Danny
I
or
get that.
and the outside world doesn't seem to be reflecting their highest morality in any way, and it's very dark. It's getting very dark out there.
Well, when 97% of the world doesn't even, or the population doesn't even have an internal voice to tell them the difference between right and wrong, this is where we're at right now.
Right.
And they don't even have time to do anything because they take care of the kids. They come up from work, feed the kids, go to bed, do the same damn thing
Oh,
again.
no. There's like pure freaking zombies.
Yeah, and no, you're exactly right. And I think as we try to navigate this place, we have to be very cautious about how you're letting yourself be manipulated or
because we're all
influenced.
And you gotta know that the more you try to break away from the system, the more you're gonna be outcasted. Like,
yeah, probably so.
And you have to keep you got to keep, dude. You're like, we're basically in between the door and the door frame. We're like got one leg out the door and one in, and that's where we're stuck at, bro.
Yeah.
Like you kind of have to, but right now we can do that until the mark comes, or it's coming, dude. They're trying to do that AI thing, bro, and it's getting out of hand.
Well, no, agree. All the technology is going to be the thing, but in the meantime,
but at least we have each other.
Yeah, and in the meantime, if you can be kind to one another, and you can set your ego aside and be kind, then I think that's the only thing a person can do right now.
It's always been the key to this whole realm is the fighting of the 7 egos within yourself. That's really all it's about.
Yeah, yourself and your mind. Your mind is probably the most things that plays.
Some people have said that.
Malia, expand on that.
Mm-mm.
No, come on. The 7 minds, the ego. Come on.
I think I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I was actually hoping she was going to go further too.
Expand. You got time.
Well, the question is whether or not my brain can really function right now. But essentially, the seven egos, the 7 virtues, or the 7 sins, and fighting within your own self and slaying that kind.
Would you relate that to what I would think?
That's deep. I've actually
the 7 hermetic principles.
Yes.
Exactly.
And it actually stems out of. I learned it from the Chi Baba, which is a companion to the Popol Vuh, the text of the Maya underworld, essentially.
It makes so much sense, though.
Don't you hate how they call those things like something icky, like the Egyptian Book of the Dead, but it's not even.
The Popol Vuh is so beautiful. Like in the Chi Baba, the text within it's something that most people couldn't even comprehend, and to call it like the Book of the Dead is ridiculous. But that's also right. If you want to bring up Hecate, Hecate comes into the picture too, because she is, known as the Wiccan goddess or the witches one, but her presence has been around for much longer than the Wiccans or the witches,
Yeah, wasn't that in the 60s or 70s maybe?
No, Hecate comes from
Wicca.
Babylonian times. Wicca is in the 60s, 40s.
The Wicca movement, yeah.
The 1940s.
But look who started that shit.
Yeah.
Tavistock government bullshit, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's more 17th letter agenda stuff.
Well, right, Malia. So you're here and you have got a great insight into that. How do people navigate and understand that the shit that we're being taught is we're being played? Can you speak on that?
Well, it's a broad question. It's kind of just you can choose to be asleep. You can choose to pop your prescription pills every single day and close down your third eye and close down your ability to walk in the spirit, because it's been written that, and I've definitely experienced it, that the reality of the mind is more real than the reality of the perception of what we touch and feel.
Right.
So that which happens in your mind is essentially more important than your day-to-day 9 to 5
So guard your
striving
mind.
to make money. It's about growing your own mind. Yeah, it's about reading
And
books.
guard your mind.
Yeah, and striving to get the most you can out of this life. But
the mind has no firewall unless you make one there.
yeah.
And all the bad shit can enter and make you crazy and make you think things that aren't true and be naughty to you, but guard your mind.
Yeah. Yeah. And guarding your mind is not an easy thing to do.
Oh no, it's 24/7, 365. Every
No,
second of the day.
Yeah.
It's literally
What was that
every
movie?
second.
Was it? No, it wasn't children. Stephen King thing with the kids with the blonde hair.
Children of the Corn.
Was it? No, it wasn't Children of the Corn. It was the one where they all, like the whole town,
Cemetery.
all the
Yeah.
women fell down and they were knocked up with these blonde alien kids.
Oh,
And one of them was like really shit wrong.
Yeah.
But the teacher,
Had the little dream girl in there. Salinger. Meredith Salinger. Always had a thing for her.
So basically, you're saying you wrestle with your thoughts and things like that. Right? Like ego and your egos.
What was that movie?
I don't know. I guess it's all in your head, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm 24/7 ADHD. I'm hyperactive and nonstop. It drives me crazy.
Yeah.
But like doing bad things and things. I guess we all do wrestle about what's right and wrong. I mean, that's a fact.
Well, it really, like, if you want to take it deeper, the esoteric value of the battlefield of the mind is, sure, you can stay in your own head and cycle in your own thoughts, but there's a place that you can enter with your mind that's a different realm. The Bible talks about it as like the spiritual realm, or your spirit has to be born again, or the upper room kind of thing. But I hate to go biblical.
In Rosicrucianism, I learned that it was the inner sanctum.
Yeah.
But then I learned that they were manipulating
it's
the inner
in
sanctum.
Buddha. It's in India
religion.
It's in everything. It's in meditation. It's entering that part in your mind where you start to find the empty space, and usually there's lots of little lights that look like stars around.
Yeah, kind of like when you get dizzy or the sun hits you the wrong way and just see these little, you close your eye. I don't know, but I know you
travel and you imagine, and then you start to develop abilities and realize that there are abilities in that realm, and that the things you do can impact the things here in the physical.
You know, most people would say that's witchcraft, but I think it's bullshit. I think it's not witchcraft. I think it's real. I think it's 100% what we should be doing.
I mean,
Like, no,
there's a
or
lot of
am I
people
wrong?
that call
Because I don't,
smoking weed witchcraft, whatever.
right?
Let people think. That's a key. Let people think
I
whatever
think
they
it's there
will
for a
think. You
reason.
cannot control somebody else's thoughts.
I don't think any of that
You
is
can only
witch.
control your own.
Because what you
But it
said,
doesn't
the
matter what
ego,
other people's perceptions are.
yeah,
Well,
that's
and
Hi,
when you're saying
Sharky.
that, Malia, can you actually? How many people can actually control their own thoughts?
it's hard.
That's a rare thing too.
Right?
Hmm
You think too much.
How many people
I,
can?
I do.
So
How
do
many
you.
people? How many people can
Mhm.
discern? Yeah, she does. But
Way
how
too
many people can
much.
discern from? Okay, this is mine, and this is a thing that's not mine. And now, when I'm sitting here in the space, and this thing
Moral.
comes into my head, is it mine
Moral.
or is it not
What's
mine?
the difference?
There's a
And
huge
they're trying to get
difference.
you
No,
to
there's
do
not.
something bad, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like morals, right? Like,
Well, morals maybe, but
Morals.
even just the thoughts that come into your mind, is it yours or is it something foreign? Is it something
that's,
from
we
media?
don't know.
Yes, we
That's
do. Yes, we do. And it takes effort,
Resistance
and
is futile.
it is
The board
not
queen done
futile.
got to you, didn't she?
No, it is not futile.
well, dude.
We
With my ADHD, dude, I have like, dude, I'm messed up, bro. Like, I think you know what? I think I got like same thing with autism because ADHD is a form of autism, and I think we got that from getting jabbed 60 times
Yep.
before we
could
turned
be.
30.
What
Yeah,
isn't these
absolutely.
days, David?
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
now they want
I
to
forgot
mess
my
my connection
abbreviation.
up with the God, with the creator, and exactly what she's saying about the egos and control. We can't do that because it fucked us up, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's harder to connect. You know, you kind
Yeah,
of
it
get what
is. Yeah, we can still try.
Well, you
We can
can't
still try.
go.
and
You
I think
can't.
God punched me in the back of the head or kicked me in the back. You know what I'm saying? Because I never asked to be woken up. I think it's great though. It's depressing, obviously, but at least I meet beautiful people like you, and it's awesome. And the pros and cons, man, and everything. It's good and bad and everything, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, but my point, David, is that we can still try. So
Oh, absolutely,
if
dude. I'm doing that right now. I try every day, brother, to be the
yeah,
best person I can be. You know.
exactly, and that's why when you show up here, we resonate. I like you. I mean, you're a good dude. You're doing your
I
best,
like you too.
and and as we try to figure out what the fuck this place is, and how we can inflict the least amount of damage on one another, I think that inner thing that tells us what's going on is something we have to really listen to. And the media and all the stuff will do the exact opposite,
Yeah,
right?
that's
It's going to try
yeah,
to do the exact opposite to you. It's
yeah,
going
for
to
real.
try to fuck you over all the time.
Yep. It's like
I
when you
do
get
have a
mad.
question.
Well, yeah.
Oh, go
What's
ahead.
that?
No,
What's that,
First.
Smurfer?
No, you first, Smurf.
No,
no,
you're first.
you're
Yeah.
first.
No,
Oh, for fuck's
because
sake, no, you're
I
first.
just didn't want to even say
Muting.
No,
anything.
you hang up
You're
first.
already
You hang
first.
up first.
No, oh, please. You first.
Veto. Muting.
I really didn't have anything to say.
You gotta say it now.
Well,
Now.
what I was gonna say might not have been so nice. So go
Well,
ahead.
Go
I
ahead.
did
No,
have
go ahead.
something I was going to say from before, but just a thing about the egos. They're kind of like an advancing championship type martial arts going through life experience. Each one of those serpents
You have to fight.
you have to destroy
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
you can advance to the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to kill it and level up. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I agree with that.
It's not
Right.
something where you're just like, oh, I'll get through it, or I'll just starve it for a while
No, you
and then I'll
literally
bring
have
it
to
back
kill
to
it.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
to
it's almost
just
like an
let it
addiction.
move on.
Almost gotta block it out, get it out of the way, type kind of thing. It's pretty
Yeah,
much the same thing.
but it's worth it. It really is, because when you get to experience what you can grasp on that other side, because of it, it's worth it.
Do you have any other choice?
You understand stuff better.
Yeah,
And the
it's
shit
almost like
down here
dying in this
doesn't.
world.
Yeah,
Almost.
it doesn't phase you as much. You understand the temporary of everything we go through here. It's all temporary.
Yeah, we're not meant to be here for long. We're just meant to be here.
Well,
Excuse me,
no,
for a
we
little.
are meant to be here.
Oh, I'm meant
Don't
to be
fall
here,
for
but
that
not the
fucking
whole,
lie.
you know.
No, everyone is
Are you sure
prescribed.
though? Maybe we are meant to be here.
Yeah,
Of course we are.
Oh, we absolutely
Yeah.
are.
And
Maybe that's where we start, is realizing that.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the sooner you can accept the fact that you were born into a shit show and you were born into a place that is so
Yeah.
contrary
It's a shit
to
show, but it's not our fault. It's a shit show. Somebody
No,
made it a
no,
shit show.
exactly. It's totally
Yeah,
not.
we
but the
were
sooner
thrown in.
But we participated at times.
we do, but the sooner you can realize that you were born into the shit show and it was not your creation and you have to navigate it. The navigation part is that's your life's work. You're just here to navigate this thing.
This realm.
Yeah, and whether you have children or you don't, or whether you have a
Somebody
husband or a
get
wife,
Algo
or
a ship or a plane or something that he can
He's
navigate.
been navigating for a really long time now.
We need to make him the
His compass is
navigation.
unbroken.
the sooner you can, the sooner you can basically succumb to it and just no, it's fine. Just let yourself get into it and relax into it. The less you will fight it, and the more enjoyment you will get out of the bullshit. It's crazy. This place is horrible. It's literally
Slow push into the navigation.
It's so bad.
It's literally horrible. But if you can relax yourself into that horribleness, then it's going to be fine.
Is that what you got?
Don't worry. It's
just playing that shit. You'll be okay.
Everything's
All
gonna
right.
be Irie.
It's
and
gonna be
Jeff.
fine.
It's gonna be Irie.
He's actually right, though. I get what he's saying.
Do you though?
Yes,
Please tell me. Please
I've been there.
translate.
That's why I know.
I would like that.
You lay in the shit till you feel comfy, and then you get out of it. You know.
Yes.
Turn the leaf. You know what I'm
Those
saying?
are comfy.
I died and fell into man heaven or something.
Is that why it's raining men?
Well, or
it's
you
the
can,
egos, okay? No.
or the other option is to fight it every second of every day and be miserable all the time.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, yeah. Like you figure out, it's just shit.
Go ahead.
So, whatever.
Fight it all the time. Fight everything every second.
No,
be
it's not
miserable
worth it.
all the time.
So you like complacency is the answer? Just
No,
roll with it?
complacency is not complacency. It's
No.
not. It's understanding that you were born into a realm that you can't fucking change, and it's hard and it sucks. But while you're here, you can experience so much joy.
Where did the word realm come from?
You
feel
can
like
find
that's a malicious term at this point.
it could be, but you can find so much beauty. You can find joy every day in this place. You found your little chickens. You love them. They squawk at you. They're cute and they're adorable. And in that moment, for that period of time, that's joy. And that's what we can find all the time.
But we too busy think about the bad shit all the time instead of seeking the good stuff.
If you want to, yeah.
But that's true, though. It's
a choice.
It's facts, though, dude. A lot of truth is, and I'm one of them. And I'll step up to the plate and say, yeah, dude, I'm so caught up on all this caca.
Dude, I do too.
I'm not freaking trying to, you know what I mean?
I do it every day. Yeah.
Do me and freaking not that's gay. But do the things that I want to do, you know, and be happy and so worried about this shit, what's going on. I'm not worried about the shit on the news because whatever, that's caca to me.
All
but,
fake, yeah.
But I still, you know, it's
find a friend. Find a friend that you love. Be nice to them. They'll be nice to you back. And the world's a good place.
Yeah.
Nice
I
to
don't.
you back. What mean like comfy stuff?
No. Be kind to a friend
Well,
that
if
you
you
like.
wanted to do.
Like sweet
And
and
they'll be.
cushy ass patting and
It
that
doesn't
kind
have
of
to.
thing.
No. It doesn't have to be fake shit. Be kind to a friend that you love,
Yeah, dude. Just
and
love
they'll be
everybody.
kind to you back, and life is good.
Treat people the way you'd want to be treated.
Is that
That's
all
what
we
I.
have to
Exactly.
do to make life good? Is that how it works?
Well, yeah, it's that simple. It's that
But
simple.
sometimes it
Well,
doesn't work.
damn.
That's
I'm
why
gonna
you gotta
wake up
keep
tomorrow
being.
and the
It's just
possibilities will be
inside.
endless.
Yes,
It's all in
they
the
can
stars.
be. Absolutely, they can be.
Nice car.
Nah, dude, I only talk
Market.
to you guys about stuff like this because my whole family and friends think I'm crazy. The only person that I talk to about this is my cousin Nick, and he's kind of open-minded. But when I tell him like about the moon landing and shit, you should see his eyeballs. They like go up to his freaking hairline. Yeah, hi, buddy. Yeah, he thinks I'm a weirdo, but it's funny though. But he's coming along. He's coming along. I think he's getting it a little bit. He doesn't believe everything, but he sees some of the points that I'm making. He's like, yeah, man, that's true. But like 9/11, things of that nature. I've been feeling, but I try to start off a little easy, man, because I usually come at these people like bang, bang, boom.
Popeye was talking about 9/11 tonight, Aldo.
Yeah, I suck at freaking trying to explain truth to people. I scare them away because I'm like yelling at them, drilling it. I'm like, dude, you don't even know, Kenny. You should look at this show. It's awesome. You know, they're like, this guy's a freaking weirdo. But yeah, that's funny.
We spend so much.
We lost Patrick.
Yeah,
he'll be back.
He'll be back.
That happens. Yeah.
We spend so much time trying to make sense of this place and trying to justify our beliefs and our ideas about it that I think a lot of us miss, and including myself. I mean, we miss the fact that we get moments with people that we actually care about that are the best thing ever. And for me, I will find myself in a place where I'm trying to figure out a thing and I'm missing out that that person next to me or that person on the digital realm actually gives a shit about me and I care about them. And that is way more important than figuring out what the fuck's going on. Because
yeah, that's why I don't do it anymore.
We're never gonna figure it out. We can chase things, we can think things, we can try to think that we know something, but we're never gonna get it. We're never going to understand it.
Yeah, I try not to bring things up like that.
I don't know about never. Never is a quantitative statement.
Well, yeah, I don't
absolutely,
like never. It's just like hate.
Never in this, never in this body. While I'm in this body, I'm never gonna get it.
I don't even know about that. Yeah, because
don't project on me.
Well, I'm
what
the
about
dumbest one of
Gandhi?
us.
What about Gandhi? Did Gandhi get it?
Nope.
No.
Do you think?
No.
Well, he got it, but
no.
At least he figured some
Let
stuff.
it go. No.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
I don't even know
what. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna mute now.
Gandhi is a media manipulation. That's not
What?
No.
Yeah.
What?
He was 30.
That is not. He's a media
no.
manipulation. Yeah.
It's so. I know how. No, that wrecked me. So it's like Greta.
Once you figure it out,
are you sure that's not a media manipulation in itself? Because there's a lot of that.
Is it? Was it in the media?
On the left side, you have Gandhi. On the right side, you have Hitler, and both of them are a media manipulation. Absolutely.
What?
Oh, it has blue eyes now, by the way.
I guess I don't have a stand.
Wouldn't gone that far.
I think we're all on the
that
holodeck,
term.
damn it.
Well, shit, I will.
Yeah, because
on one side you have this thing that you're told is the thing, and it's not the thing, and then on the other side you have the same thing that is the absolute evil. And
were you there?
In reality world, Stalin, like,
I was just talking about like how when he would, be
10 times more people
poor and like go on the poor people's boxcar and the train ride, but he would rent the whole thing for himself. With,
exactly.
other poor people in there.
Right.
And that's
that kind of thing.
Yeah,
That's all I was gonna say.
Those are stuff that doesn't add up. But there's always more sides to the story. There's always
Well,
more
that and he
context.
wasn't the religion he was
Nah,
he
you
was
know what?
he was
Him and
preaching to
Patrick are
either.
very good men, aren't we, buddy?
No,
Yeah.
you're good, David. It's
There's rest of the
Look at that. He's
stories
like,
that
what?
I think we don't have yet,
this
and that's
realm.
probably way off topic.
Right, you're right. And we hear these kinds of things, and that's something I think about a whole lot. Like, we hear these kinds of things because we're presented with people like Greta Thunberg, you know? And it's like
What?
she's like,
How
you
dare
know,
you?
the new Mother
How?
Teresa. She's the new.
Oh my
No.
god.
Oh my
No.
god. Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
a
Pat,
autistic 16-year-old boy.
Pat,
Okay,
can you bring
not
up
even
Whether
that
or
that.
not
David
she's a
James
boy.
Not
video?
even that. It's like, okay, disclosure, right? Disclosure is all about the elite and who
Right.
has
So
been
you see
here
pictures of her
for
with
how
Not even
George
2
long.
Soros,
minutes.
and you have to be like,
Money
Before
bags.
before I saw the pictures of her with George Soros, there was this
Well, it's just
website.
gross. It's so gross. Like
It is.
to even
Well,
Yeah.
there was this one like
uh,
natural something website. I can't remember the full web
I
address,
don't
but
know.
it was something that I would think would be good. But then it was a picture of her with like a monarch butterfly over her face. Like that was the logo they had
Well,
designed
that's all
And that's
symbolism.
hey,
for her.
Ultra.
That's all
But there's so many
symbolism.
pictures of her like
Which
holding
means
something in front of
they'll
her
set her
eye.
up as a
Which
martyr.
they are beautiful butterflies. It's pretty sad they
Sure,
have.
they are.
It's
But how
sucks.
many times does she need to hold a coin in front of one of her
Yeah, how many
eyes
times they gotta do
and
this?
squint the
Yeah.
other one and not be symbolism anymore? Like,
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, how many times you gotta do that? Or they used to
it's
do it
not
back
like
in the day,
a
but they
YOLO kind of
that
thing like the
made
kids are doing, you know?
the societies.
The game reveals itself right before your eyes.
Yeah, you don't make it that big unless
Well,
you sign.
I am not gonna burst my bubble on Gandhi, okay?
All
Algo.
Well, I tell you what, if you look into it, you will.
You're not gonna burst my
Maybe she
bubble
doesn't
on
want
it.
to.
I'm not
No,
going
I-
to burst anybody's bubble, but if you look into it, you will see that.
I have looked into it. And
Okay.
I disagree.
I would like to not think that he was what I
I don't know. I'd
fear.
have to look into
I
it.
think
Like the
there's
whole the
more
goat
to the
thing. That's
story.
this.
Yeah.
There's 2 points that gets me. The train car
And I think
thing.
there's some dirty people that would like to defame his image. Put
That
Well,
him
is
that's
true
not a
because the
bad
person
light.
that I initially heard these things about him from is very dirty.
Yeah.
So
Why
Not
do
everything you
people
see
hate
out
other
there is
people for
true.
having different opinions?
that's true.
You know, I don't
So
get
the
it.
train car and what's the other one?
The goat.
Yep.
So around them parts, you would drink goat's milk because that's what the poor people do. Because
That's all you got.
well, and so you would
Milk.
not want to go get a cow and be milking it in front of people that are drinking goat's milk because
Right.
that's all they can drink.
They
And so
probably
you
rock-
drink goat's milk, and so you have a goat. But his goat might, from what I saw and read about, and for whatever value it has, he was getting like the expensive goats. He was getting a new goat all the time. It was the ones getting massages and had like special soap to make it clean and like.
Okay, yeah. See, and I've heard that stuff, but my more thing is that he was transcending this realm, and he
Which
was
maybe so.
achieving things.
Maybe so.
I can't
Yeah.
even comment on that.
I would
Yeah,
just
I
say
don't
maybe
know.
so.
I don't know what you
And
guys are.
so it could be utter
I don't
opposition.
know.
You know, wait, we can't do that.
I would
Well,
No rainbow
personally
body
doubt
for
it.
you.
Yeah, I would personally doubt it. Only because if you're in this meat suit in this place, you're no better than anyone else, no matter what they call you or what teachings
that's
you
a
get.
lie.
Maybe we all have the.
You're a lie. That's a lie. You know, the devil is a human being, right? He's a flesh.
Maybe we all have the ability to transcend.
But
You know that, right? He is a human being, but
Maybe
he's the
we
god
do,
of this
Patrick.
world.
Well, hang on, David. Maybe we do, Patrick, and maybe we can transcend. But all of the ones that
No.
have come before me who said a thing that was going to liberate any of us, none of us are liberated. None of us are free of this place.
Yeah,
No.
no, not until you die, and
like
even
that.
then, there's a
Right.
lot that gets stuck.
Right. So for me,
So-
it's just like embrace the suck. This place is fucking horrible.
Right.
We do as best we can. We connect to the people that we care about, and hopefully we treat them
You just gotta ride it.
graciously enough that they like us back. And if we get to be friends at the end of the conversation, then life is good to me.
You just gotta ride it till the wheels fall off. Literally, that's
Yeah,
what they
exactly.
say. Right,
Yeah,
Algo?
exactly, David.
Strap on your seatbelt and just hold on, baby, and try
And-
to do the best that you can and the
Yeah.
right decisions. You know?
Yeah, and hope that we don't do damage in the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
Because who the
Exactly.
fuck knows? But Patrick Roberts, our new timeline. I'm
I gotta
gonna
bounce
tap
too.
out. Nice to
He's
see
hungry.
you. Thank you for having me on.
I love you, Algo.
Thank you, Patrick. It was good to catch
Yep.
up.
David Wolf, love you back, bro.
Yeah, it was nice
Night,
having you on,
Malia.
Malia.
Love you. Night, night.
Smurfer.
It was nice
and-
talking to you.
You guys have fun. I'll be in
Big
Big
chat.
hugs.
See you
Okay.
later.
Yep. See you guys. Love
Bye,
you
bro.
guys. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate
Are you
you guys.
leaving too, Pat?
What?
Are you leaving too?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
No, he's
end
just
it.
kicking us the fuck out.
Oh no, I didn't know.
Piss
I was
off,
asking
David.
questions. I was play that video before he
Wait.
leaves. Kevin
No.
Costner saying that, bro. Dude, that is a gem, bro. It's only like a minute.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's an oldie. I've watched it so many times. But,
Really? Is that
you wanna
old?
oh yeah, I've known about it
Really?
since like 2018, somewhere
Oh,
around
shit.
there.
Well, I just
Um,
found it out the other day, dude. My bad. I thought it was like something new that Kevin Costner actually said the damn line. That's what I thought that was new.
Well, thanks for coming on, David and Smurfer.
I love you guys.
Mhm.
Thanks, chat. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I'm just getting so damn tired. I'm just so wiped out. So, but yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows how much time we have left in this place? But I know we're all going to be together through eternity. Rock on. And we're going to party on, dudes. Ain't that how the 80s, what, Wayne's World? Party on, Garth. All right, guys. Have a nice night. Talk to you later.